Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this might actually be the first time I've ever managed to go through, make a fucking YouTube thumbnail, go set up the YouTube stream, and then fucking forget to do anything for Twitch. So no, we won't be doing DRG today. We're gonna be doing Rimworld. I went through and figured out a bunch of mods last night / yesterday, and I may have turned Rimworld into more of a D&D colony sim than what it is originally. It wasn't intended to turn into this, but it ended up just turning into this. So what I was thinking about doing today is I wanted to go through and start off as a caveman, or I guess a wandering tribe, since there are no technical quote-unquote cavemen in Rimworld. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to go from having this, having our wandering tribe, going all the way from this all the way to having having all of this, and then going and getting into space stations, because I downloaded a mod that lets us have multiple layers to space. So we have multiple different, different layers in space, so we can have different like stuff around, which is pretty cool. I almost installed a mod that gave us a moon, but I decided that might be a little overkill if we decided to actually go for full moon. But no, we've actually got like space and stuff. It's great. Yeah, I may or may not have accidentally let this play for a little bit too long, and just watch how fast this guy mines. I didn't realize how fast they were gonna mine, but look. It's near instant. I didn't realize that we were gonna have a miner that could just mine this quick, this early. What is this? What the fuck? Like... I'm not gonna be mad or anything, but like, holy shit, dude. You're like absolutely cracked at what you're pulling off. Why can't you break beds? Because the, we haven't enabled the, I didn't enable Twitch chat, for this. Or crowd control. This is gonna be a complete run without crowd control. Because if I enable crowd control, it's gonna fuck with this run so bad that I won't be able to do anything. And the reason why is because all of the enemies in the game are based on the level of your character's stats and stuff. So you have different stats that you can level up. You've got entire skill trees individually for all of your different characters and stuff, for different classes that you can go for. I actually went through and redid the research tree as well. So now we have a research tree that's done more like a spider web, so we can actually go through and like have an actual progression system that takes us from Neolithic to medieval to industrial to spacer to ultra. So like I went through and set up this mod to go through and like set everything that I could possibly set up for this to make it work the best possible. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to enable crowd control for this, and if I do enable it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save and then revert back afterwards, because I know for a fact y'all are just going to kill everyone, which is really annoying. Well, then I will destroy my own, but you're not even in the game right now. Rick, what the fuck, man? You're not even here. You don't even exist. According to this game, you're not in here yet. I haven't even added anybody in. Structure. I'm gonna do orders and grab some orders here. Why would you destroy your own bed? What the fuck, man? Why are you gonna go through and destroy your own bed? What would be the purpose? Why would you want to go do that? What would be the reasoning there? Okay, we're gonna go grab you, and then we're gonna get our dump pile stock zone, actually. I want to go get our recreation, floors, furniture. Where was our furniture? Furniture. Oh! Oh no! Oh shit. Okay, so I know exactly what we're going to be researching first, and it's going to be the first thing that I go for immediately. What the fuck? I don't have any androids. We have skylights, so we're good there. I can work with that. We have vehicles, we have foundations that we can remove, we have this. Oh god. Oh, this is going to be horrendous. Oh, we have like nothing. Oh no. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go set up our miner. We got you over here. So one of the nice parts about it though is that like when you go through and take a look at their like ranks, holy fuck, you're level 288. No wonder you fucking nutty. So in this RPG system that there is in this game, you can get characters that are random. So you can have them have like different random stats and like ranks from like anywhere from F rank all the way to SSS, which is like a normal thing for like RPGs and stuff. It increases their stats and their abilities to do pretty much everything. And as you can see, Emu is going to be our main character that we are going to be forcibly making sure that they do not die. Because if they die on me, I'm going to cry. They're just such a it's just they're gonna be insane for having everything here. What is their bio looking like? They're minor, they're social, and they've got construction and melee. Okay, so we're just gonna let you do your thing. We're not gonna give you a class. Where's our frontliner? We have our frontliner over here. He doesn't have a shield yet, so that's not great. We have you all here. Is there a... Do we have any beds and stuff? We do not have beds yet. Okay, cool. What we do want to do is we want to set up a simple workbench, or a research bench really quick. Actually, we're probably gonna want to move that, actually. Down to, like, here. Butcher table... let's set up a butcher table really quick, just so we have a butcher table set up, and then we're gonna go set up a fueled stove as well. Just right next to that. We don't have anything that we can go through and get rid of. Yeah, we don't have anything that we can get rid of with all that here. Yeah, of course, Emu. That's a great name though. It's not bad. Okay, we need a dump pile stock zone, which is gonna just be like over here, I guess. Just so we can throw all of our like random shit just like over here. Also, I redid how the inventory system works for like all stockpile zones and like locations of like where all the items are. Just so that we have like an actual thing that we can go and use search bars to search for certain items if we need to. And if we know that we guaranteed have those items there. Just so that we don't need to worry about like having like anything break on us or anything else like that, because I do actually have some mods in this game installed that allow us to have condensed storages and stuff that allow us to like have like 1,000 stacks in like a 9x9 area kind of thing. So it's like a 6x6 area. So it's really, really nice to have like everything just being like taken care of and stuff, which is nice. Okay, Emo is gonna be our absolute fucking carry for the beginning of this. Orders, haul you. I want to move everything out of the way here, just so it's out of the way. Like you can just see him zipping around at like light speed. Holy shit, dude. Relax, my guy. It's fine. It's okay. Holy shit, Emo. Dude could like run the entire colony solo. Okay, hold on. So what are we gonna look for? We're gonna look for... Okay, that's medieval. We have beer brewing. Oh! Let's just actually go through. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we can go and grab tree sowing. We do have access to tree sowing though. Okay, cool. We have access to fishing. We have access to this. Basic furniture. Yeah, let's go for basic furniture. Because we want to get some simple beds and stuff going immediately. Because the second that we can get those out of the way, the better. I do want to go into grabbing our... Emu is going to have to take it chillax. Also, there are carry weights in this, so I do have to go through and make sure that like all the carry weights and stuff are taken care of. So every single weapon, all their armor, all their shields, everything else has a carry weight. They also have a certain amount of carry weight that also combines with the amount of items that they can pick up too. So if you want to go through and make it so that they can actually carry a lot more items than they should be able to, you need to increase their carry weight based on that as well. There's a lot of different things in this that are going to be like really, really nice to have, just for the pure fact of being able to go take care of this. AI learning to play Rimworld would be interesting. You do know that Rimworld effectively plays itself, right? There are mods that let you do that. Okay, so here's another really interesting part about this mod, or one of the mods that I have installed, because I think I have like 70 something mods installed right now. A really interesting part about it is there is a guild. Now, this guild will actually give you contracts. So you can actually know exactly where you're going to be going and what you're going to be, like what kind of missions you're going to have. So like, for example, this is a bullfrog. It's going to spawn in and it'll actually give us like resources and other things that we can use to actually progress further into the story or further into the tech trees and stuff. Now, the thing about that is that it won't give you anything that's outside of your own progression tree as far as I'm aware. Which is really nice for making life so much easier so we don't need to worry about shit going like awry. Which is awesome. Genuinely amazing. Who's our researcher? Researcher is right there. I should not have taken an SS rank, dude. I should have like gone through and fucking nuked him immediately. Just because he's gonna be absolutely nutty. Where's the enemy? Enemy is over there. Okay, we need to get our frontliner. You're almost awake. I'm gonna let you do your thing. Just wake up. Wake up, frontliner. Wake up. There you go. We're gonna set our frontliner right there just so we can go through and kill that one animal that's there. You're gonna run away. No, we're gonna get you to attack anything that comes by. Because your goal right now is gonna be to go through and murder anything that tries to come and attack you, which should be fine. One of the nice parts about this is you can actually use it to go through and focus entirely on getting like leveling up your melee units and stuff. There's actually a really interesting part where different classes have different bonuses that can actually help a ton when you're going through and taking care of oh crap, the dude already mined out all of that. Holy shit, he's gonna run out of shit to do like near instantly. Okay, actually what we're gonna do though is we're gonna go through and start building a as much as this might not be the best idea, I'm gonna start building a bit of a wall over here. Because one of the nice things or one of the main things I love to do, if I can, is I like to go through and like section off an area with a wall pretty much immediately. The main reason being is that if I can do that, then it makes it so that the entire interior of that area is completely safe from predators. And I don't need to deal with them being hunted by anyone. Hey, no fish. No fish. No fish. God damn it. No fish. Hold on. Actually, speaking of no fish, there is no fish enabled right now. Hold on. I'm going to go enable that real quick. But yeah, so it should work just fine. I wonder if there's like a... Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. I'll let you do your thing here for building that. I might actually have to go send Emu to go die. This might actually be too easy with Emu, unironically. No, it's because I forgot to start the fish thing. Update? Yeah, sure. Update the game. Or update the thing. God, it's so nice that you can actually go through and see. So it will show you who you can upgrade and who's been like leveled up and stuff. You do have stat points that you can allocate. The best way to allocate them in the beginning, from what I've been able to tell from the testing that I did yesterday, is to go and allocate it all into wisdom in the beginning. The main reason being is because when you allocate it to wisdom, what it does is it increases their resistance to mental break resist, which is really nice so they don't end up losing their fucking minds every time. Actually, hold on, that's not quite right. Wisdom doesn't do that. Yeah, no, it's wisdom. Alright, cool, we're good. And so I can just go through and like focus on making sure that they all level up and stuff, which is really nice. Which is actually really, really good. Now, this is actually one of the reasons why I'm gonna say this now, is because like the reason why I was mentioning before that it would really mess up the run if I enabled crowd control is because if you guys went through and killed one of the guys that had been leveling up for a while, I would have to go through, recapture someone, and start re-leveling up all of them from start to finish. And doing that would take absolutely forever. Like honestly, it would probably be what would end the entire run on its own, like in its own right. Which would be very, very annoying. Actually research. Okay, research basic furniture is almost there. Okay, yeah, we should find. I'm surprised that there isn't much that's in like the Neolithic age, by the way. Like genuinely speaking, in terms of like actual stuff that's there. Because like the Neolithic age, I thought it would be a little bit more, there'd be a lot more stuff in it, but I guess not. Then again, Rimworld isn't meant to be played from the Neolithic age usually. You're usually meant to progress. Ow! Jesus Christ, Rick, what the hell, man? You're meant to like progress directly into doing other stuff right away. So it should be fine. There you go. And that should be fixed. That should be fine. Add bill, cook simple meal, cook you, do until you have, let's say like 20. Butcher animal, butcher creature, do forever. And we want to go and set this radius to be within the actual radius of the cooking or the kitchen. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go take this zone, stockpile zone over here, and we're going to make a stockpile zone right there. Turn that into allow rotten, no, normal, critical, and then we're going to set that to all bodies, just all corpses. Items, no, nothing else, just that and just corpses. That way we can set that over here, and then you're going to go through and just butcher all human-like corpses and regular corpses and stuff, just so we can get that out of the way. And that should work just fine, usually. Should be okay. Now, there is going to be a couple things that are going to potentially cause problems for us. Like one of them is we need to get our doctor. Who's the doctor? Who's our medic? Do we not have a medic right now? Oh shit. Oh no, our frontliner's our medic. Oh crap. Okay, that's problematic since he's the one that's gonna be fighting all the time. Okay, well whatever, I guess. So we have another tribe that's currently walking through our territory, which is fine. If I can go through and grab our miner down into here really quick. What I could probably do is I could probably set up a massive amount of rooms over here, which would be doing pretty great as a 3x3 area. Because we need to get 5 of these to do... Yeah, there you go. Cancel you, 5 of those, and then maybe we should just like set up some extra ones as a just in case. I keep forgetting. You need to go 3 over, then do that. Because that way we can get some extra ones here. And then I can just go through and set that up after. Alright, cool. One thing I am slightly worried about is sending caravans out. So there are going to be, the way that this is going to work and the way that we're going to progress further into the trees and getting like space stations or spaceships and like other things like that, is that what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to, jump to location, colony. What we're gonna have to go do is we're gonna have to go through and manage to find a local area where we can send people to. So there's gonna be different locations that we can have show up. We're gonna have to go grab a grav core and grav ship panels and stuff, and we're gonna have to do raids on local areas that have them. Now, here's the thing about that. Doing those raids is gonna be really difficult because we are gonna have to set up a proper caravan for them. I did reduce the difficulty of the overall world as well, so it makes it a little bit easier, but it isn't gonna make it like 100% like uber easy or anything. All I did really is I went through and was like, okay, cool, we're gonna reduce the difficulty specifically just so we can go through and do this without having to worry as much, because that way we don't have to worry about our silver causing us to have like raids of like 35 men coming after us, and that would suck. Genuinely speaking, it would suck. Apparently we've got 3,000 iron already, or I guess steel in this case. Nutty. Orders down into here really quick. Grab you, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab you. We're gonna grab this over here and do 11 by 10. No, we're gonna do 10 by, or 12 by 10. Open that to be a double door, and then that way we can have a massive storage area over here. That should be fine. Yeah, Emo's gonna carry this shit out of us in the beginning here. We do need to make sure that we actually have a proper... Oh, that's so cool. You can actually see the little icons here. So you can go through and have everything unlocked and see everything at once. So if you don't want to have to just like go based on stage, you can go through and just like see all of it at once, which is really cool. I honestly kind of prefer it when like you can move them around too a little bit if you want to. You can like... Whee! I love it when you can actually go through and like have like entire like research trees and stuff. One thing I am going to do though, that's going to be kind of important here, is I'm going to be setting it so that we have to get everything in the tree before we progress into the future. Because that way it's like actually like proper progression rather than we're just like speed running through this. Also, I'm going to get... I know this is going to suck, but we're going to lose Emu because Emu is going to not be great. So what we're going to do is we're going to go set... we're going to go get a raid coming. No! No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. What, you guys want me to keep him? He's gonna make it too easy for me to do anything, by the way. Like, I'm not gonna be able to just, like, I'm not gonna be able to sit here and just, like, let him do everything for us. The problem is that he's gonna make it too easy for us. That's the issue here. I'm worried that we're gonna end up having a problem where we're just gonna have such an easy time doing everything with Emu around that I guess he's mostly just focused on mining. Oh, what a pain. What do you eat? What? Okay, fine. We'll send him in as a frontliner. If he dies, he dies. How about that? Sound good for you? Because if that sounds good for you, then we'll go with that. Just having one guy that happens to be cracked as shit. Okay, fine. We'll send him in as a frontliner. If he dies due to some stupid shit, that's fine. Actually, what we could do is make him our bowman, actually. That would probably be our best bet, is to make him into our bowman. And that way what we can do is we can actually send him out to be our hunter as well, if need be. So what we can do is we can go over to Emu really quick. Oh, dude's already got skills in hunting. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is we'll set him to be our only... He'll be set to be our hunter. And we'll set him out... Okay, we're gonna want those stallions, so we don't want to lose those. But what we do want to do is we want to get rid of all of you, all three of these guys, and we want to keep our donkeys. That's fine over here. Alpacas, we want to get rid of. Ibex rams, we want to get rid of. Phasmor, yes. Empress butterfly, don't fight that, that'll kill you. Turkeys, yes. And you know what we're gonna do? Just watch him work his madness. Wait, hold on. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. You can actually pick up the arrows afterwards. That's kind of nice. Holy shit, dude. Okay, apparently arrows are like super ineffective right now. Cool, got you. That works. We're gonna have to go through and see if we can get a better bow pretty soon then, because if arrows are gonna be a problem, then yeah, we're gonna have issues. Okay, increasing wisdom further. What we do need to do is we need to find recreation really quick, and then we can do that real quick and get some more recreation going. Yeah, we have somebody in here that's doing building and stuff, so that's fine over here. Two colonists idle? Who are they? Oh, we have our cook that's idle. That's fine. That's okay. Wait, hold on. Cook? What do you... Are you not able to see that? Butcher creature? No, you're able to see that. And then we've got to cook simple meals and stuff. Okay. Why does our cook not see it? Hold on, cook. Why are you avoiding that? What are you doing? Is our cook unable to do cook? Is he just like unable to do cooking? No, he's top priority cooking. Wait, do they not know how to butcher creatures yet? Oh shit. No, 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 but it shouldn't let us do that if they don't know how to butcher creatures, then I don't know what the problem is here. Buffalo cook, cannot butcher creature missing 1 corpses. Wait, what do you mean you're missing corpses though? They're right there. Oh, is that considered? Wait, hold on. What do you mean those are missing corpses though? What? Restrict workbench to what? Any worker, allow cooking skill. Okay, we're gonna do allow cooking skill of 6 and higher, 5 and higher actually. Allow cooking skill into 5 and higher, just so we don't have any poison shit going around. Because it is actually a bit of a problem where like you can actually have problems where you end up running into people being poisoned and stuff, and we don't want that. Also, Gotcha is going to be our main person that's going to be focused on doing intellectual stuff, so they're going to be focused in on that. So we're going to be turning them into Sage the second we can. Something that's really nice about this is there's different like classes and they have different bonuses and stuff. So for example, Sage, from what I can tell, is the only one that's actually really good at doing researching and medical stuff. Then you've got Alchemist over here, which is also... Oh wait, actually Alchemist might be... No, Alchemist is our medical stuff. Sage is going to be the person that's going to be focused in on entirely on doing research. Okay, cool. That works. You have all your life savings on them? What the fuck do you mean? No, 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 no. We're not betting on like whether or not our characters are going to live or die here. That's not how that works here. Oh, they finally did it. They finally saw it. Okay, cool. That works. Okay, they finally decided to go through and see it. Okay. Wait, are these not considered fresh for less than a day? Fresh for less than a day? Huh? Okay, cool. I guess. Whatever. Recreation temperature. Okay, so we have passive colors over here. Dark fire pits. We have more fire pits over here. We don't have access to... So one of the main things that I'm trying to figure out here is how we can get access to breaking apart stone and stuff and turning it into stone bricks. Now, I have a feeling that we're gonna have to go research that. And the problem there is that we're gonna have to go finish everything else in the background here first, and I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna do that. B rank expedition. Okay, we're not gonna worry about B rank parties just yet. Wildlife, we're just gonna say, dude basically just cleared out everything that I already set up. Okay. There you go. We're just gonna set you to continue doing your other thing. Just so we don't need to worry about you. Combat supplier from here. Oh, yo, friendos! We got our friends. Oh, they've got muskets and shit too. Alright, cool. Okay, so I do actually have this thing called Combat Extended, which makes it so that we have to manufacture our own ammo, our own guns. We have to go through and maintain those guns and ammunition, and we also have to go through and make sure that if we're going to be doing so, there's reloading, there's also a bunch of other mechanics within that as well. So we are going to have a couple issues when it comes to actually going through and taking care of a couple things. Not all things, but a couple of things will be probably a bit of an issue here. Which isn't too bad per se, but it is going to be slightly problematic if we're trying to be productive here. Okay. Oh, research done. Basic furniture. Yes. Okay, we got basic furniture then. Okay, we can make beds. Let's start standard study. Oh. Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep you up. Shit, dude, already finished mining that one little area that I'd marked out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that real quick, and then we're gonna do this, and then do that. You'll understand why I'm doing this in a second here. But the reason I'm basically I'm making a bunch of different rooms and stuff that we can use, that we can then turn into proper areas that would be kind of nice to have. I also set it so that the home area is set to be... Oh! Because they're outside of the fucking home area. No wonder they don't have access to it. There's no... They didn't have access to it because it was out of the home area. There you go. That makes more sense. And that way we have people that can go through and like focus on like entirely just cleaning everything and taking care of all that. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to have 2 different groups of people. One group that's going to be inside of our like little home area here, and then a second group that's going to be focused on going out and doing like outside stuff. And the main reason why I'm trying to do that though is specifically so that what we can do is we can focus on making sure that we at least have a skeleton crew of people that are like super high level in like whatever they're trying to focus on specifically, just so that we don't need to worry about like losing anybody if they say like somebody dies or like there's a problem where we end up accidentally having a bunch of peeps just like get like absolutely murdered due to like issues and stuff. At least this way we can go through and have like all of our characters and stuff just survive, hopefully. I say hopefully because it's not a guarantee, Because in a lot of cases in Rimworld, if you have your main frontliners and your like melee units all die, you're just cooked. It's GG's. You can't do much anyways, unfortunately. And the issue there is that since we have a potential for losing a lot of our characters and stuff, we don't want to like... We don't want to be like speed running into our deaths, basically. Okay, there's an S bank brownie. Okay, we don't want to do these. We don't want to do these. Okay, these two we don't want to work on because those are going to actually kill us. So one of the major issues there is that since you'll see that like I'm not going for a lot of the bounties, and the reason for that is specifically because the bounties themselves are really good, yes. But there is something where if we do a too high level contract, it will actually destroy us. I accidentally went through and did an E level contract on one of my saves when I was testing this out, and I lost my entire colony because it was a wasp, and the wasp just couldn't die. Like it just refused to die. There was nothing I could do to keep it alive. Like it was just there was like literally nothing. Unfortunately, they just all got murdered, and I was like, oh well, crap. Our frontliner died pretty much instantaneously, and it was a bit of a sad day. Which is not necessarily like the worst thing in the universe, but it is kind of nice to not have to worry about that too much, you know? Okay, animal sleeping spot. What we're going to do is we're going to set that up over here so we can have a bunch of animal sleeping spots that are shared with this, so that if we have any other extra... okay, Pact of the Hill. Blue Bramble. Okay, so what we're going to do, since it looks like you've been here for a while, Purple thinks that you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? The Pact of the Hill? How about we call it the Pack of the Hill? Pack of the Hill. Blue Bramble. Purple also thinks you should give a settlement a name. What should the local settlement be called? Blue Bramble? Yeah, I could work with that. I don't mind. That's a pretty good name. A pretty good name indeed. There you go. And that way we can have like dogs and stuff, and we don't need to worry about like our dogs like having problems and things like that. We do need to start working on having somebody be our okay, we have a red panda here. We do need to work on getting somebody that can be our tamer, because having a tamer is going to be really good for getting horses and other things like that. And then what we also want to do is we want to finish this wall right here. And the main reason for that is so we can start expanding the area that our colonists can go and explore individually and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to set that be there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set the other area over here to be like this, and that way what we're going to do is we're actually going to set up a kill box over here. Are you talking about the one with the blue dog? Are you talking about the the cartoon with the blue dog and stuff? Because there is a cartoon that has a blue dog, which I can see where you're getting that from. I can 100%. No, not that one. Okay, because there is a blue dog called Bluey. That's from a kids show. It's actually really cute. It's a really nice show for kids and stuff, but also at the same time it's a kids show, so that hasn't stopped me before though. Unironically, one of my favorite shows is Dino Trucks, and that just might be the tism talking for me. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Arthur? Because if you guys have ever seen Dino Trucks, it's unironically really good. Like unironically, it's like insanely good. Okay, we're gonna send all of these into here. Oh, Blue? Wait, really? I didn't realize it was a good show. Oh, I guess, yeah, because it's entertaining for both the kids and the parents. Yeah, I could see that, actually. Yeah, I could see that. Also, since we're not in a spaceship or anything, I'm going to make this our entire kitchen right here. It will be the entire thing. Do you know what... Do you mean Wall-E? Like, isn't like the little robot that happens to be super cute and runs around with like just saying Wall-E all the time? Little scrap disposal robot? No. What the fuck is Wall-E? Hold on. Oh, do you mean fish? Oh! I've never had Wall-E before. So when I was younger, I used to go fishing all the time with my dad whenever we would go camping, of course. And we never actually kept the fish to gut them or anything. There was one day where my dad decided to go through when I was younger, and he was like, you know what? You've been bugging me to gut this fish and learn how to gut a fish for ages now. So here, I bought you some fish and let's learn how to fucking gut a fish. But it was all trout. So we didn't actually learn how to like gut like a fish, like a walleye or anything like that. But my dad bought like some frozen trout, thawed them, and let us gut it just at home and stuff. But no, I've never had walleye before. I'm sorry to say. As much as like I enjoy walleye and stuff, I've never had it before. I'm sorry. Or like fish in general. Sorry, not walleye. I love salmon though. Salmon, trout, and some other fish I absolutely freaking love. Also, there's a thing that I live by when it comes to cooking, guys, and it's one very specific thing. There is no bad food. There is only a bad chef. In the sense of, as long as you're a good enough chef, you should know how to cook it, or there should be some kind of way to cook it. Or you should be able to go through and look up a way that should be able to turn that food good. Because honestly, as long as it's edible and it's not plutonium, we're good. That's all that matters to me. And no, I've never, but I do want to try it sometime. I'm not sure if we have walleye here in Canada though. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure if we do, but if we do, I'd definitely go through and try it. If I ever get a chance to, because it'd be kind of nice. Because I love fish. It's so good. Though, what I might do is I might grab walleye from like a store that's like farm grown rather than wild walleye. Not this far. Aw, fuck, man. No! Really? Not this far up north? Are you serious? Oh, that's so sad. It'd be so nice. Really? Oh, it's so sad though. Because aw. It's always nice to have better fish and stuff, but I guess in this case it's not a thing for us. Sad days, I guess. Sad days indeed. We are gonna do something really stupid, and I hope this works. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna expand the home zone to be this entire fucking area. Just let me do this really quick and expand it properly because I want to expand it. What we're gonna do though is we're gonna go replace all of these walls with iron whenever we get a chance to, or I guess steel, because steel doesn't. No, stone. We're gonna be replacing it with stone because stone doesn't catch fire. And as you guys know, Rimworld loves to have fucking thunderstorms everywhere. Every 2 seconds, thunderstorm. I swear to God, we were gonna have to go through and like replace it all with iron at some point, or steel, or whatever it's called in this game, because it's iron, steel, whatever the fuck it's called. Same thing, pretty much, just different way of processing it. Canada has walleye. They're primarily a cold water. Wait, are they? Oh, interesting. Okay, so maybe. Do you know if they're in the east? Because if they're in the east, we might have caught a few. Because when my dad and I were always like going camping and stuff, it would always be out in the east. There was one time that we went camping out in BC, but then we ended up fucking up and we ended up leaving just before the entire mountain range turned to fire. If you guys know anything about BC, wildfires in BC are a very common thing to run into. So it's not entirely that uncommon to see like, oh, okay, cool, we're gonna like go through and like see entire like walls of fire just come over the mountains. It's not uncommon. I got really lucky though. Like we got really lucky because if we'd stay there for like another 2 or 3 hours, we would have been in the middle of a forest fire. Oh, really? Hold on, let me go look at the spawn, or I guess let's go take a look at the spawns for walleye. Where is walleye in Canada? Oh, it's one of our native fish. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize that walleye was considered one of our native fish. Also, I can guarantee you, I have caught at least one of these fuckers. Yeah, I have caught one of these fuckers before. Yeah, no, I've caught one of them before. They're so slimy. They feel weird. I don't like them. I guess that's fish though. They feel all slimy and I can feel their scales and I don't like it. I mean, it's not that wild. My dad, my entire family actually, do you guys know where Kelowna is? A while back, my entire family was in Kelowna. And the entire western side of the, so Kelowna has like, it's built on right next to a lake, inside of a valley. Now the entire western side of that lake, gone. Complete flames. Like it was like a massive wildfire that took out the entire western side of like the Kelowna Valley. And the fire had reached, it jumped the lake, because apparently fires can jump over like fucking 7 kilometers, which is nutty. The fire jumped over the lake and made it, no joke, 6 feet away from my grandparents' house before it went out. 6 feet. When I went there and stayed there for about a year, when I first got there, my grandfather was taking me through like the woods and stuff, and he was like, oh yeah, the fire got like right there. It was like, we just stepped outside of your house, the fuck? It's like, okay, cool. What is that in metric? Like 1.5 meters? Like take 6 steps, Rick, and that's what it is. Like literally just 6 steps away. It isn't metro. This isn't like an imperial thing. Just like literally take 6 steps, like walk 6 steps, and that's how far the fire went out. How far away it was before it went out. It was crazy. Yeah, it's a super far distance and stuff, or like super close. It was crazy. Actually, there's a couple buildings on the road that went out that was like destroyed and stuff. Granted, when it comes down to like taking care of like wildfires and stuff, please, for the love of God, yeah, 2 meters. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh yes, 3 point. Isn't it like 3.2 meters per or 3.2 feet per meter or something? If we're going to be doing like actual like imperial stuff. Whenever I mean feet, by the way, I mean like taking a step. I don't mean the imperial version. I mean like actually literally walking that amount of feet. Unless I'm talking about height, in which case then I actually mean literal feet. The imperial version of feet. Yeah, welcome to shenanigans, I guess. I should put I should set up a place where we're gonna have like all of our, yeah, I should set up a spot where we're gonna have all of our the rest of like our wood being grown, because we can actually go and grow wood. So it's actually gonna be really nice. So what we should do is set this up here. Also, by the way, this menu is so nice. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this menu is. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love the modding community for Rimworld. It's so nice. It's awesome. 3 feet and 2 inches. Okay, so it's 3 point. Yeah, that's 3.2. Yeah, we're good. I guess not technically 3.2, but we're gonna just like not worry about that. We're just gonna go with yes. Mechanoid signal. Oh yeah, we got a mechanoid signal. Oh yes. Okay, so that mechanoid signal will be able to go through and actually give us access to a that's gonna give us access to a quest. 3 point. Okay, so yeah, about that. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. All I know is that 1 meter is my entire arm length. About. Like if you go through and do a T-pose, guys, from one tip of your middle finger to the other middle finger's tip, that's about 1 meter. About. Usually. We have like a 1 meter about arm span. Side to side. Which is actually not too bad to have, like genuinely speaking. It's pretty good. We're gonna go deconstruct all of you really quick. I am gonna have to start taking contracts, and I really hope that it doesn't get too bad, because there's gonna be a certain point where these contracts are gonna become problematic. It depends on the person's height and whatnot. Well, that's why I say about. About. If you're the average height, that's about what your stuff is gonna be. F rank harmless? Okay, cool. We got harmless shenanigans here. Perfect. So we don't need to worry about them coming over and like fighting us. What do you mean area revealed? Oh! Yo! Actually, it revealed this entire— oh, okay, that's nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. Freedom. Freedom of the reveals. All the shenanigans here. Okay, so one of the major things here is that what I want to do is I want to go get like a massive wood growing situation going. Because one of the biggest things that you'll end up running into, especially like in the early game of Rimworld, is that when you're going through and doing stuff, especially like growing trees and things, one of your biggest issues is actually power. And we aren't going to be able to go through and get our thermal generators until we get into like the space age almost. So our thermal generators and stuff, so we have 1 thermal generator there, 1 thermal generator right there, and we have 1 over— okay, we only have 2. That's going to be about 6,000 watts of power, so it's about not too bad, but still it'd be nice to go through and have taken care of and stuff. Okay, we're going to switch that back to that real quick and just not have to care about it. Also, I know that this is like— you guys may not be able to see it, but each individual thing, it actually shows you how much XP you're getting per thing that you finish, which is actually really nice because it makes it so you can actually see like where all of the stuff that your like NPCs are getting their stuff from. Carrying specifically. So when you're doing like moving a bunch of stuff around and you're carrying things around, what it will do is it actually does a really interesting thing where it makes your life a little bit easier in the sense of— I can actually make pemmican. Oh, I can make pemmican! Okay, actually, no, we're gonna start making pemmican. Do until you have 40 of you. Delete you. We don't want to care about you because pemmican's gonna be considerably better in almost every major break risk. Low food. Okay. What we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to start getting our wildlife going again. So start hunting all the ibex rams. Donkeys, we can get rid of you since you're not actually really that good for pack animals. All of the boars, hunt you as much as possible. Turkeys, yeah, that should be fine. So what we can start doing is we can actually start getting like all of them to start going through and like actually doing proper crafting and stuff. One of the major things that we're going to run into a little bit here though is that we're going to want to start producing all of our stuff here. Okay, so we have all of our arrows here. We're gonna build a copy of you like right here, just for the sake of making sure that you're indoors and not outdoors. Because if we end up indoors and like having them outdoors and stuff, it's going to be a problematic situation. So whatever. We have our zone over here, which is going to be carrying all of this, all the limestone stuff. What I might do, actually, I might move this. Yeah, I'm going to move this over here, actually. We're going to move this over into here just so we can have it all into like one massive area. Just so that we don't need to worry about the actual like stuff here. Well, that was a lot of work taking down my bed. What? Bro! No, do not go. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Swear to God. Woo, Emu reached level 6 in shooting. Nice. Homie is actually going to be able to get us like actual food and stuff, which is good. There's an F rank hunter contract that's over here. Oh, we can get simple meals out of that. Oh. Okay. So, a little bit of a really interesting thing about this. The contracts, whenever you go through and do a contract, an F rank contract, you can get constructoids. Now, when you kill a constructoid, it doesn't destroy it. And the really nice part about that is what we can do with that is we can actually use the constructoids, rebuild them afterwards, and use them for our army later on when we start actually doing like proper... Oh no, our frontliner is down. Crap. Who's the one that's like running around and stuff? Emu. We need you to go through and grab the knife. We need to go you and equip Jade. Equip Jade knife as a sidearm just so you can get that going here. I need you to go through and do a complete fight with this frick fracker over here. So I need you to go fight that fucker. Because if you don't go fight that fucker, everybody else is gonna fucking die. Due to obvious reasons. So we're gonna get you to go fight him. Also, a little bit of an interesting thing when it comes to doing frontline combat and having your characters do stuff like this specifically. If you take a look at it, there's actually dodge chances and stuff. You can actually increase their dodge chance to a considerable degree, which is really nice. It makes your life somewhat okay and much, much better. But there are some downsides to doing it this way, which makes a problematic situation. Okay, they're not going to starve anymore. Okay, we now have rice and we have that growing. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to go over to zones, make it so I can see this real quick, and we're going to make a rice patch. This isn't going to look very nice, but it is going to keep us alive. And that's going to be our number one, like, most important thing here is that we just want to be alive. We don't want to be dead. We need to be functionally okay-ish. There should be enough rice to sustain the colony anyways, right here. And then what we're going to do is going to reset that to rice real quick. And that should be fine over here. Did we accidentally... Yeah, no, hide, show. What we do want to do is we want to shrink the zone right there. So that way we can get that going and then we can get that out of the way. There you go. Go back to lurking. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Focus on what you gotta do, okay? Focus on your stoofers. Yeah, even it goes to show that even with like a super powerful dude, you can still fuck up because, yeah, that happens quite a bit sometimes, unfortunately. Expand the zone, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and make a massive rice field over here as well to keep them busy. What we can do, oh crap, I don't know if we have the stuff. I don't know if we have the stuff to be able to go through and make ourselves a... Oh, we do. Okay, cool. So what I was thinking about doing is I was thinking about setting up some pens so we can have our animals, like a massive animal farm going in the side here, just so we can get some chickens and stuff. And or other animals and stuff, if we can. There should be, if we put a bunch of animals into here, they should be able to live just fine-ish, hopefully. Purple stuck in a daze, but we don't need to worry about that. What we do want to do is we want to go to storage, we want to allow rotten, yes, disable fresh, clear all, and we're just going to make that corpses, plants, and corpses chunks, and that should be fine. Allow fresh, no, and then we're going to set this to critical really quick, and then we're going to just disable you, because what we want to do is we want to make sure that the bodies and stuff are out of the way, but also not in a problematic area. Because the less likely they are to be in a problematic area, the better. And that way we can move all of these out of the way, and then we can have somebody just sit back in the background and go through and take care of turning all of this into stone bricks. Because that's what I want to do, ultimately speaking, is I want to go through and set up our stuff to be hauled and then have it all set up to be directly put into stone bricks. Because what you can do is you can also sell those stone bricks for a crap ton if you do it right. And you find the right trader for it. The problem here is that I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to go through and do this effectively. So let's see what happens here. Structure, go over here, misc. It should be under misc. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you use a pen marker and you have it over like a giant area, it fucking destroys you. Hey, Sushito! Yeah, we were playing some Deep Rock the other day. I got really sidetracked and really wanted to play this. Because I was setting up I set up a mod pack for basically just playing the game but turning it into D&D. The problem is that I got really sidetracked and forgot to change the title and the game category for Twitch, unfortunately, which, as you know, might cause some problems. Also, Rick, we're gonna turn you into Emu since you have your money on Emu. You are becoming Emu. So if you die, by the way, it's cooked. You're GG. I'm sorry. Actually, hold on. If we're gonna be doing that with that, I should probably turn you into a knight really quick. Just so we have you setting up here, just so you're like unkillable effectively. There's a something that's really nice about this is since this is already taken care of, we can literally just go through and unlock all of these nodes. But there's a really cool thing that we can do where we can turn ourselves into, yeah, we can reduce the damage reduction almost entirely. So like if you take a look at this, we can actually go through and max out our damage reduction for all of our peoples. So we can turn them into, look at that. We can turn them into a straight up fortress if we wanted to. I can turn them into having massive pain thresholds. Holy crap. Okay, well, let's see how far this goes. Points available, 43. Jesus Christ. That's gonna go pretty far, actually. Knight's Resolve. Hey, could you like let me do this, please? That'd be nice. And then we can go over here. Bold's Domain, Blood Rage, Carnage, Bloodstorm, Evasive Shadow Dancer. Hold up, what's Shadow Dancer? What's that do? Okay, evasive footwork increases your dodge chance, your overall dodge chance. Increasing my dodge chance further. Repose, increased dodge chance, and then... Oh, I see. At the cost of max health. That's fine. So now we have a dodge chance of like... How high is our dodge chance right now? Actually, I can see their stats over here if I want to. So if I go take a look at this really quick. Their dodge chance is... It doesn't tell me. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna leave it be then. Boop. Back to our shenanigans. Max you out real quick, and then we should be able to go take a look at quests. So there's a bunch of different quests that we can do here, which we've finished that one over here. There's gonna be this one over here that's a B rank. We don't want to worry about the B rank quest. But you see how like the higher the level of the quest, the more stuff you get out of it? This is one of the reasons why I want to be able to go through and do these quests, is because you can actually go through and get some crazy shit out of this. The problem is that I'm not entirely sure if we want to be doing this. Mechanoid signal is going to be over here. But we should be able to go through... Wait, actually? Wait, what do you mean we just got a grav ship engine? Just... Huh? Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. I shouldn't have accepted that, but fair enough. Oh fuck, that's what that does. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. Hold up. Yeah, we're not gonna hold up. Nope, that's gonna kill everyone. Nope, we're not doing that. I know you guys probably don't know exactly what I just did there. But what that mechanoid signal does is it basically makes it so that the I know you basically makes it so that there's basically a massive mechanoid base somewhere in the world that will constantly attack all of your colonies, all of your colonists, and consistently come after you and fight and attack and attack and attack until you kill it. Now here's the thing about that. I don't want to take that as a quest until after I've gotten to a point where we're out of the Neolithic Age, because being stuck at the Neolithic Age while trying to do that is gonna be hell, to say the least. Emu, we're gonna want to go and prioritize hauling all of our rice, please. Just all of it. That'd be nice. Yeah, there you go. Quests over here. Beer brewing, we don't want to focus on that. We could go through and get Devil Strand, but no, we're getting cocoa first. Emergence from that into medieval. I don't even know what a medieval leads to. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what medieval leads to. Okay, well, whatever. We'll be fine. Oh, maybe ironworking and making like swords and shit. Because then we can actually like have like proper armor and like other things too, which would be nice. Maybe that's what it is. Because that would make more sense if that is actually the case. What we do want to do is make a growing zone over here. And then what we're going to do is make this strawberries and or blueberries, whichever one it is, because yeah, strawberries. Because the strawberry plants themselves are able to regrow. So once you fully grow a strawberry plant, you can actually just continuously make food off of it. It's actually really nice for making our lives a little bit easier. Because rice grows really nice. But also fission mouse, second generation. I'm assuming that's an explosive mouse, and I don't feel comfortable messing with that. I'll be real with you. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep that going. We have the mechanoid right there, which is fine. We have all of our arrows over here. We have you down here. Is there anything that we can put into here that would work really well? Because if there's anything that we can put into here that would work really well, that'd be nice. Okay, we don't have anything for storage yet. We don't have anything for really for security much. We have you, ideology is fine. Odyssey, we don't have to worry about any of you. We have misc wood markers or pen markers and stuff. We can make leather and stuff for this. How much steel do we have? 3,000, okay. What we are going to do though is we're going to go through and replace all of these walls with actual steel. Steel walls and stuff. Because that should make our life a little bit more safe. Because if these walls burn down, we're going to have problems, so might as well just take care of those immediately. Also, this right here is so that we can make a mechanator. I'm not going to go for it right now because it will actually just kick our ass if we try to. So to avoid that, we're going to go through and do this real quick. We can also get embrasures. So I have a mod that allows us to go make walls that we can shoot through. Now, those walls that you can shoot through are a little bit interesting because it'll let us go through and set up a lot of... Wow, dude. Okay. Fair enough. Dude is just going nuts. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll let you do your thing. Predator. Okay, so we're not going to worry about you. You're going to be hauling that over here. I don't think we need to worry too much about the rest of this. Okay, so what we could probably do is if I can set up like a 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, we can have an extra row right there. 1, 2. Yeah, we have access to having multiple rows and stuff of things. Okay, cool. That works. Okay, SSS contract raid. We don't want to take care of that. Let's go into furniture really quick and get ourselves a bench. Just so we can get through and have these be a little bit more effective for now at least. Because if we can get them to have a little bit better, like more comfort for like crafting and stuff, that'd be great. We have you over here, which is going to be great for that. We don't need to worry about that over here. I think there's going to be a way that we can go through and grab the rest of this. Yeah, we'll let you continue building the rest of that down there. We could probably build some stuff in there actually for like doing batteries and stuff. Because what we want to do is we don't want to have everything consolidated in the same place. Because say like one area goes down, we want to have it like separate, just so it's not too big of an issue. If we grab you... Ooh! Oh, we got another one! We have another geyser! Hey, we got another geyser! Alright, cool, we're good. Okay, architects, what we want to do is grab a researcher. We want to go into here. Can I make you a sage yet? I cannot make you a sage. Points available, yeah, it's going to take until it requires rank D, rank level 11. So you're not level 11 yet. You're level 10, so you're pretty close. If I want to do this just right, we want to go through and make you wisdom, right? Or is it intelligence? Work speed, research speed, research speed. Intelligence might just max you out real quick. There you go. What we can do is we can go through and make our floors out of steel. Oh! We can't make steel floors yet because we don't have the... Oh god, oh no. Oh god. We don't have access to steel. Uh-oh, that's problematic. We can smooth the terrain and smooth out the floors and stuff, but I'm gonna make the floors out of steel just to make our lives a little bit easier. Yes. Turn you over here, storage, set you to critical since you're gonna be our thing over here, normal. And we're just gonna disable weapons over here, just so that all of our weapons can go to the same place. Cargo pods, what kind of cargo pods? These are all skulls. We're gonna let those decompose because we don't need to worry about those. We do want to unlock the research for these here as soon as possible. Buffaloes are cooks. We don't really need to worry about our cook too much. Actually having better working speed might actually be a good idea though for our cook. Work speed, increased wisdom. Yeah, increase our work speed a little bit. Since they're going to be staying inside the fortress anyways, it doesn't really matter too much, ultimately speaking. Increase their work speeds further. This should be okay. I'm going to let that be until they harvest it, and then we'll just disable it on its own right. Apparently Doggo just gets a crap ton of XP anyways. It's kind of cool. Wait, hold up. I can... Wait, you can level up dogs too? Really? Oh, that's so cool. You can't give them like stats or anything, but you can level... Oh, that's so cool that you can upgrade your dogs and stuff. Your pets can have like their own stats. Oh, that's cute. That's nice. So we can have like actual like proper RPG leveling for our dogs and like animals and stuff. Wait, does that work for a carrier too? Hold on, where's our buffalo? Does that work for you too? Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Ooh. Wait, hold on. If we can just level up our... Wait, doesn't that mean that potentially we could literally just get their carrying capacity to be like insane for carrying like a crap ton of... I think I know what I'm going to be doing. I think I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. Oh, apparently they're bonded to Gotcha. Okay, cool. Bio, you're good over here. They have their energy over there. Okay, so one thing that I did set up for their needs is I set it up so that we can actually see like a little bit better for the needs bar. So we can actually have like a full size thing for going through and breaking down everything that could potentially be a problem. Because I know that there's going to be certain parts where we're going to have issues with some of them where we just won't know entirely what they need. At least that way I can see directly what they need and don't have to worry about like guessing as much. As much as guessing isn't necessarily a bad thing per se, it'd be nice to be able to go through and just not have to worry about it just ultimately. That'd be great. Okay, you're good over here. We're gonna go to wildlife really quick. So they are still hunting, which is good. We have all of you here. Holy crap, there's a lot of animals here. Yeah, that should be fun. We do need to get firearms as soon as we can, but I don't know if we can do that in the medieval era. Because I'm not entirely sure if the medieval era lets us go for firearms, if that makes any sense. Okay, they will try to attack you. We're not going to worry about that then. Animals over here. Allow all of you. Food. Animal type food. Max 6, max 11. Ooh! It actually tells you what you can have. Like maximum per. Oh, that's nice. Total consumption 0.2 forced display animals. Okay, so food auto cut. Okay, so we can actually set this to auto cut different things. Oh, that's nice. Wait, so if I go through and set this up to go and auto cut all of the trees, oh, it already does. Oh, it gets rid of anything that's not grass. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. All right, cool. I didn't realize that we could actually set that up to go auto cut all that as well. Misc. Post and sign designed for animal pen. It must be placed. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure we have to go. Okay, so I also installed a mod that lets us go through and have like a somewhat detected farming worksite nearby controlled by... Wait, hold on. Oh, interesting. Oh, I didn't realize that they would slowly but surely like expand as well. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually really cool. And also extremely problematic too, because we're gonna have to actually defend against them eventually. Oh god. Oh boy, we're gonna have problems. Okay, research is increased. Research speed over here. Actually, we don't need to worry about wildlife since we have enough food as it stands for the most part. So we should be okay over here. Oh, our food is not looking good right now. Oh, never mind. I stand very heavily corrected on that one. Okay, research screen. Okay, that's fine. We have that researched, so we can get recurve bows and stuff. We can do great bows as well. Oh, we can make a recurve compound bow. Okay, cool. Brewing, double strand, Zata flowers. Okay, these are going to be all drugs and stuff, which we don't really need to care about. Brewing, we don't need to worry about as well. I guess we'll just go to medieval. Oh, that's not gonna, there you go. That's better. So it kind of seems like there's going to be a lot of stuff that should work just fine. Mental break risk with who? What's your social bio needs? You have 0 comfort and chemical. Wait, you shouldn't need that though. Oh, you have a chemical fascination. Okay, got you. We should probably see if we can find smoke leaf then, if that's the case. Because smoke leaf in itself isn't necessarily going to be dangerous for them to consume. It's just going to be very annoying for them to consume. Yeah, okay. No, smoke leaf will probably be in medieval and or industrial. So we're going to have to start working towards getting those as soon as possible here. Okay. Should be okay over here. What we are going to do is we're going to go through and get some wooden floors. Wooden floors going. Yeah, we have enough wood for this, so it should be fine. We shouldn't have to worry about the fire itself, because there shouldn't be anything inside of here that burns. And as long as we keep the wooden floors being separate rooms, and not having it be split between them, we should be okay. Yeah, this entire area should be okay. Because that way we can have like rooms be like, okay, cool, these rooms will, if one room burns, it doesn't really matter as much as that. So we can have the rest of this just be steel floors once we unlock it. Gotcha, what happened to you? Why are you, what are your needs? What are your current needs for this? You need to go get sleep and you need to get recreation, which is necessary for you. We don't have as much recreation as I thought we were gonna have, which is problematic. This excited furniture board can be played with 2 people. It trains intellectual skill. Okay, so what we can do is we can have multiple of these just sitting on the side here. And then we can just do that real quick. No, we're not playing DRG. Not today. Sorry, guys. I completely forgot to go through and actually set up the thing. So I completely forgot to change the title and game of the stream, so that's on me. Sorry, but no, we're not going to be playing DRG today. Is it? No, it's not. It's not supposed to be DRG game. Twitch, I swear to God. I swear. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I swear to God I went through and clicked on the thing to do it, but I guess not. I guess it decided not to register it. Thank you, I do appreciate that. That would explain why some people were coming in thinking that we were playing DRG. I was like, are you guys like looking at the notice or something? Because I thought that was what that was. Jelly spawner. Oh, we can get 6 meals out of that. No, I'm taking that. Oh shit, that's a problem though. Okay, I need you to come over here and we're gonna go through and murder this fucker real quick. Lone ocular jelly? Yeah, just go murder him real quick, please and thank you. There you go. And then we've got you here and then send you off here. There you go. Fixed. I think. There you go. That should be fine here. Emo's gonna go eat that real quick and then that should be okay. Oh. And then we need to go through and no, I don't need you to consume. I want you to haul. Just that way we can get the hauling done here. We're gonna be like not doing great in terms of food for the next little while because we need to make sure that we have all of our food taken care of here. And the problem there is that since we don't have enough... Okay, no, we're gonna have to get them to go start... Wait, didn't I get you to go through and... Wait, hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Emu? What the fuck happened to your short bow? Equip short bow as... Yeah, go equip the short bow. Because that knife should be your sidearm. Shouldn't be your primary weapon. Equip Jade as sidearm. Okay, now you have it. Okay, cool. We're good now. And that way Emu can go and hunt. That would explain why we weren't getting any food. Accidentally here. Equip hunter with suitable ranged weapon. No hunter has a valid hunting weapon. Wait, what are you talking about? Emu has the bow though. Unless, do you not have any... Yeah, pick up all the arrows. There you go. Apparently the bow is not considered a suitable weapon for hunting? Wait, really? Alright. I guess we'll just equip the javelins then, instead. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Alright, cool. I didn't realize that would be a problem. So what we can do is we can go make more pila. Do until you have... Let's say like 100. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do 110. Fine, whatever. Okay, turns out the pila is gonna be a lot better then. Alright, cool. That works. Is there anybody else I can get to start doing construction though? Because there's anybody else here that would work for construction. Buffalo is a cook. We probably want to get you doing construction as well. Holy shit. Okay. Sargo leveled up. We don't need to worry about you. Okay, so what you need to do is, you're almost leveled up. Yeah, you've almost leveled up. We're close. Almost there. Oh my god. We need to get, if we can, we need to go through and get as much of our, major break rest with who? Purple? What's your needs? I do not know. I'm actually taking that advice and going through and setting up our home zone so it's not on auto expend. But no, there's a couple of people that I have going through and doing the home zone, but there's others where it's not really, see? They're all inside the base, so we're good there. So it's not like a big issue. I don't have any water inside the base, which is a bit of a problem, but outside of that, it's not too big of an issue. Also, I didn't realize how insane these enemies would be in terms of this kind of stuff, because like, holy shit. It's a little absurd, to say the least. Okay, Buffalo, you're going to do all the construction and stuff, so that should be fine over here. Okay, yeah. You're going to be focused on construction. We have you here. We have animals over here. We have 2 corgis. That's fine. Manage auto slaughter. Corgis, we don't need to auto slaughter you, but what we do need to set up is we need to go set up our wildlife. Because what we could probably do is we could probably go through and actually start setting up our auto farm so we can just start butchering all of the animals that are still alive. Because our biggest issue when it comes down to this kind of stuff, specifically speaking, is going to be it's going to be food production. It's not going to be our building or anything, it's just going to be food production that's going to be a problem. Which is unfortunate, but whatever. Also, just ignore how fast this guy is. I didn't realize how broken this guy would be until after he started being built and like started doing his shit, and it's just like, okay, cool. Dude is just like speed running everything. I have him as my frontliner, so if he dies to something stupid, he's gonna die, and it was like, at that point, it's fate. But otherwise, it should be fine. Shouldn't be that big of an issue. Hopefully not, at least. Starvation. What do you guys... Oh my god, you guys don't have any food again. God damn it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go through and do orders, harvest all of you really quick. Then we're gonna go through and see if we can harvest the rest of these, actually. Harvest all of that real quick. Yeah, there you go. And then harvest this as well. Yeah, harvest you. Because that way we can get all the harvesting going, and that should be fine. This is not vanilla. I have this heavily modded. Like, very modded. I think I have like something like 70 mods installed right now. 70-ish, around there. Like, no, this is the complete opposite of modded. Or, vanilla, sorry. Barracuda. Okay, so who's our farmer? Hold up. Gotcha, days, that's fine. Emu, over here, construction, mine, grow. You know, let's set you to just do plant cutting and growing for now. And then do hunting later. Because that way we can get you to go through and like finish off all of our, plant growing. We're going to allow sowing and then disable sowing really quick just so we can get that going here. Because that should be able to work just fine. And then I need you to go through and focus on taking apart all of these. Yeah, there you go. Focus on deconstructing all that, please. There you go. Oh, interesting. I'm not going to be touching Star Citizen, by the way. When it comes down to stuff, I'm going to be waiting until CIG actually goes through and starts actually working on the game to actually play it. Because, like, having a game that's had over 1 billion put into it and being unplayable is, it's not an excuse. To have a Discord, no, I can't remember. Yeah, I do. It's there. We still have, like, 700 people in the Discord. Yeah, it's here. What do you mean? Why wouldn't we have a Discord? I'm so confused. Also, there's a link to it if you're curious about, like, joining it and stuff. Something that would make traveling the Abyss much easier. What do you mean traveling the Abyss? What do you... It's getting old also because they're charging a lot of money for... Yeah, not to mention, you gotta remember, so what really got me to stop playing was, you guys know the Odin, right? It's a $5,000 USD concept ship that's basically just an image right now, and it's not even fully done being built and like designed yet. So it's a half an image for 5,000 USD. It was something that you had to go through, apply for, and you weren't even guaranteed to get it. And you had to go through and like read an essay about why you needed it and everything else like that. It was like, okay, cool. They're almost using cult tactics at this point to go through and supply their game with income, which is a little concerning if you know anything about when it comes to like marketing and stuff. They have no yeah. Oh, did they do the same thing with the Kraken actually? Really? Oh Jesus, fuck me. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna yeah. Because like at this point with $1 billion, you could go through and like end hunger in like half a country, or like fix like an entire country with $1 billion. It's nutty what you could do with that. even cults have... Actually, no, cults do not have standards, Rick. I'm sorry to say. As much as I'd like to say that cults do have standards, no, they don't. As somebody who used to live in a town that was owned by a cult and run by a cult, no, they do not have standards. Or I guess at this point it's considered more of a city since there's 200,000 people in the city now. But no, cults don't have standards. They will do anything and everything to be able to make sure that they can maintain their position, as well as the power that they have. Hence why I say, yeah. What is EDG? What is EDG? Oh, Elite Dangerous? Yeah. Honestly, what I might do is I might just go make my own version of Star Citizen. Because honestly, the mechanics of the game aren't too difficult to be able to do. It's just that the game looks really nice. That's about it. That's the only real difficult part about Star Citizen is the fact that it has really nice graphics. Outside of that, the rest of it isn't really too difficult. Server meshing might be a bit rough, but like outside of that, it's not too difficult to go through and like mess with the game mechanics and stuff. It's the same thing with War Thunder. If you guys have ever looked at how War Thunder's mechanics work, it's not as difficult as you guys might think to be able to make a competitor for it. But noticed that last year, also CIG are more run by their marketing team now. New ship every month, sale. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Well, you gotta remember, Farah, CIG has over 500 developers among 7 studios, I think it is. It's either 6 or 7 studios currently. 500 developers over 6 or 7 studios. One of those studios is a marketing studio that they have lumped into their gaming studio. And then they have 500 developers all working on Squadron 42. And they have a skeleton crew working on Star Citizen, which at this point almost seems malicious, because if you have 500 developers and you're going through and like you're not even like having like at least 20 devs working on a game that's like that broken, sorry homie, but that's a little bit malicious at that point. Seems like they're purposely doing shit like that specifically to result in what they're looking for. Okay, you're going through and getting your stuff going with that. Super debt apparently, super debt apparently. They took over. Wait, really? Wait, how the hell are they in debt? The fuck are they doing? What? How do you end up in debt with $1 billion? You know that with you are aware that with the launch of the Odin, they made like something like 30 million off of it, right? How the hell are they in debt? What the fuck are they doing? Jesus Christ. That's actually impressive to be in debt after you make 30 million and shit. That's wild. Okay, we're gonna harvest all of that real quick and get our food stores out because we don't have any food right now, and that's a problem. Like a really big issue. Yeah, just send them over. Oh, it's because all the dogs, they keep on eating all of it. Oh, that's problematic. What we're gonna do though is we're gonna go set up the corgis. Auto corgi, auto slaughter after 4 of you. We're gonna set a actually we're gonna just set this to 8 actually. Not 48, 8. Male adult 2, 2, 2, and 2. There you go. Just so we can actually go through and murder all those. They're trying to crawl out, and they even had the sell company shares, so they have their shares holders, hence why Chris is probably banned from being on stage these days. Yeah, not surprising. Like they're like in a really bad pickle at the moment, which is like why it's like, I wouldn't really trust them, because if you manage to go through and have $1 billion in profits and still manage to go bankrupt, you're doing something severely wrong. Like it's actually kind of impressive at that point. Research. Oh yes, no, we didn't finish. Oh frick, we didn't finish the. Okay, fine, we'll just set that up. There you go. Damn it, that's problematic. But yeah, back to our shenanigans. Back to our daily scheduled shenanigans over here. You can get broke, but not the broke out of the company. Pretty much same thing with governments. That's how it works. Where's our... Well, that's honestly the same for like any kind of management stuff, is like if somebody's doing something to be that broke, it's actually kind of impressive. Okay. We're gonna need to get rid of some of these dogs and stuff at some point, because it would actually be kind of good to go through and murder at least a couple of these fuckers. Where's our structure? We need to go and get work. Who's our cook? Cook is right here. You have your cook set to that. It's fine. Do forever. You're gonna go through and do that real quick. That's fine over here. We need to set somebody to be a hauler, or at least we need to go through and just nuh-uh being broke. What the fuck you mean just say nuh-uh to being broke? That's not how that works, homie. That's genuinely not how that works. Unfortunately, when you're broke, you're just broke. There's not much you can do about it. Other than just like working, but it's really difficult to do. Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, Farah, but that is not how you're going to be doing. That's not how you do proper business. Relying on like expecting sales is like trying to. That's the same kind of marketing shit, or the same kind of business strategy that no, that is the exact kind of business strategy that AI data setters are doing. Like unironically, that is verbatim what they're doing. Like identically, which is impressive. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna go get this dude. Murder! Murder the duder. Time to turn him into an absolute freaking menace. Let's see how fast he kills him. See what happens. Oh, Emu actually took a damage? Damn. This guy's got to be like pretty high. Okay, log over here, bruiser. Hostile. Oh, you actually have level 11 in melee. That's actually kind of impressive. Needs, mood. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Sell the dream instead of the product. Yeah, that's pretty much what they're doing. Melee attacks is over here. This is also why I'm thinking about going through and grabbing some kind of like level of like guns as soon as we can, because the second that we can go through and actually get guns, we don't need to worry about like having melee units, and then we can just focus entirely on having our units be like insanely strong. Hopefully at least. What? How are you not dead? Dude, what are you? What are you doing? Wait, what even dropped on the ground? Wooden quarterstaff. Oh, dude fucking lost his right leg, spine, human right fist, left arm destroyed. Oh, yeah, that's GG's at that point. Okay, we're just gonna take that and then pick up, consume, pick up all pemmican, yes. And we're just gonna send you back. There you go, do your thing. There you go. Where's the stuffs here? Okay, so what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to go through and set up a medical area really quick, just so we can have that going through here. I want to go through and set up our proper... Actually, we could probably set this as being our medical area, actually, now that I think about it. Because if I'm doing this correctly... No, because what we... Actually, hold on, let's take a look at furniture really quick. If we can do... So, if we take this, and we put all of our medical beds one apart, like this, right? And then we can do another one like this on this side, and then remove this right here, and do a quick zone over here. Storage over here, allow rotten, no, clear all, critical, and then what we're gonna do is set you to be manufactured medicine. And that way we can set that all to be medicine there, and then that way this is all built here. Emu apparently just fucking out-healed the damage, which is impressive, to say the least. Homie just said no to taking damage, which is kind of funny, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. Intellectual, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go find Sage really quick, go grab Sage, unlock that node. 10 quality, social impact, research speed. Yeah, we're gonna go full research speed. Yeah, we're gonna go like full... Yeah. Full research speed and mental break resistances and stuff here. Yeah, well, here, Spinos, something that I probably should explain this really quick. I have a thing right now where I have to go through and finish off the different stages. Kind of like, I have to go through and actually research my way through the stages and stuff, or like, different like periodic stuff. So it's gonna be slow progress, but once we start getting higher and higher into the progression trees, it's gonna be so much nicer. It's gonna be great. But getting to that point is gonna take us a little bit to do. Because like one of the first things that we're gonna do, by the way, is we're gonna immediately go and make ourselves a cooler the second we can. Because we need to immediately get ourselves like some kind of like cooling system. Like immediately. Yeah. No. Like when I went through and did this, I didn't think it was gonna work this well, but no, I turned the game and just like straight up D&D. Not only that, but we have like full, so each one of our characters has like different levelings, different ranks. They've got their own skill trees for all their different abilities and stuff. They have a crap ton of stuff that we can do with this. It's actually really nice. But it's really cool. I can actually go through and like, they've all got like their bonuses and set bonuses and stuff. And that's also why Emu is going absolutely nutty right now. It's going absolutely kind of crazy. I can put the name of all the mods that I use in the Discord if you guys want me to. I really don't mind. It's gonna take me a bit to do though, because there's like 70 something mods in this mod pack, but yes. I can do it without issue. Buffalo, I need you to go through and break that down really quick for me. And then what we need to go do is we need to go find temperature. Passive cooler. Traditional unpowered cooler that works water elevator. Evaporator must be replenished, not efficient enough to refrigerate food. Crap, we can't refrigerate food just yet. Okay, fine. No, I didn't. That was completely accidental. So what happened is I was going through and doing like random stuff, and I didn't realize that this would just boost their level to level 300. It was a complete accident when it happened. I didn't realize that it would be that insane. I thought it was fine, but no. It was like, oh crap. Okay, well, it's actually saved our asses a few times because I fucked up more than a few times now, and it's kept us alive. So, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing per se, it's just, it makes some things a little bit faster, which is nice. It's just going to be a slight bit of a problem at times. Okay, we got more pila and stuff like that, that's fine. People wondering why no word on Squadron 4P comment. Sierra saw a new shade of gray in a recent movie and it's recolored the whole game. Yeah, because you know that Squadron 42 has been in a playable state for like 5 years, right, Farah? Or somewhere around that? They've just had 500 developers going and polishing the game. Like, they're not even sure that they want to like release at this point, which is hilarious, but also really annoying because it's like, come on, dudes, we do so much better than this. Hold on, where's some good animals that we could go through and like tame? Donkeys, no, we don't want to do donkeys. Ibex, I think we're just gonna have to do ibex, rams, and does. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to do those. Requires a capable handler. Buffalo has 4. Okay, no, they're not high enough level. Okay, we're not gonna worry about that just yet. So can we do red pandas? No. No. Can we do hares? No. We could do squirrels. We can't even do squirrels? The fuck? Really? Wait, what can we... Wait, we don't have any animal handlers. Okay, cool. Fair enough, I guess. Fantastic, I guess. That's nice. That's great. That's awesome. That is super annoying, but okay. I see how it is. They're gonna be making pila and stuff. That's fine. Yeah, they just keep going over and what's done. Chris keeps watching movies and wanting things in this game. Yeah, they could also do a thing where they just turn it into a thing where it's like they just consistently work on the game after it releases. Like, they don't have to make everything as perfect like right off the bat, but I guess that's a decision on their part that they've decided, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna go through and fully make the game as best as we possibly can. It's like, no, don't do that. Okay, we don't have any ranged weapons right now, which is not great. Make short bow, a great bow. We don't... Oh, we have smoke leaf joints, but we don't have access to smoke leaf currently. So that's not great. I think what we want to do is make a great bow, right? Recipe, none of your columns have... Oh, okay. Never mind, I guess. Great bow? Yeah, we'll make 1 great bow. Because then we can give it to Emu and just turn him into like a fucking hunter. Like, that's absolutely kind of crazy. I hope at least. Yeah. They're gonna be cutting down all those trees and stuff. Emu, Barracuda's over there. Gotcha, which is our researcher. Back into intelligence. Max you out. Sage's Awakening. We've got all of you here. So one of the nice parts about this is that we can go through and do some crazy shit. Wait, I can boost their... Wait, really? Ooh, that's nice. Keystone, and then get our keystones going and stuff so they can actually be like insane when it comes to research and stuff. Okay, cool. I can also respec them as well, so if we want to, we can like prestige them and like respec them and stuff, which is actually also really nice. Spacecraft? Oh, spacecraft. Hey, spacecraft. We're gonna want to grab those as well. Apparently they've been throwing stone arrows everywhere, which is fair enough, I guess. Okay, so the rest of you is fine. We have all of our medical stuff here. What we do want to do is we want to go through and grab all of you, switch you to medical, because that way we have a massive medical area. This is going to be our research and production area, so we do have a little bit more production we could probably grab. No, we do not. That is unfortunate. How close are we? We're not even close. Oh crap, this is going to take forever. Alright, fine, whatever. Take us into the medieval stage of our life. All of the medieval shenanigans. Okay, so what we're gonna want to do is get Emu to go through and grab our stuff here. So where the fuck is Emu? Grab you here. Prioritize crafting a crafting spot. Yes. Are you gonna be able to make us a longbow? Because if you can make us a longbow, I swear to God, that's gonna be fantastic. No, that just makes some more pilos. Hold on. No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move you up really quick. Make a great bow. Because that'd be much better. Considerably better, actually, because then we can actually get, like, proper bows and stuff going. The problem is, I'm not entirely sure... Wouldn't be surprised. You gotta remember that the majority of the Star Citizen community is, like, super uber rich. So, like, a lot of the people that are there oftentimes don't have the life experience to actually be able to enjoy being around other people. It's a lot of the marketing that CIG does relies entirely on the fact that they go through and basically makes my ship is shinier than yours and my ship costs more than yours, so we have to use my ship kind of marketing. which results in a very, very toxic environment when it comes to actual, like, involving yourself with people in the community, unfortunately. Welcome to life, I guess? I don't know. Usually when it comes to money, the more money someone has, the more likely they are to be homophobic, which is ridiculous, but it's how things go, I guess. The power of exclusivity, yeah. Apparently, it's a little nutty. Hold on, where's our stuffs here? We've got you down here. I wonder if there's like a C rank high contract we don't need to worry about. What do you mean they don't have a suitable weapon though? What do you mean they don't have a suit? I gave you a weapon. Can you not use it? Is a bow considered not good enough for hunting? So what if I do that? If I get rid of that, are they gonna work now? No. Wait, so are longbows not considered weapons that you can use for hunting? Like hold up, guys. Is there no bow that I can make that works for hunting and stuff? Because if I can't make that into a hunting bow, or I can't make a hunting bow, we might be screwed. Like, actually screwed. Which is slightly problematic. I was hoping that we'd be able to do stuff, but I guess maybe not. That's a little insane. But fair enough. We could also set up a fishing spot so we can go and like do proper fishing and stuff actually, which might be a little bit better for us actually. Fish. All of the fish. Oh, we can get eel and halibut apparently. Interesting. We do have a crafting spot. That's the thing. I made a bow. They have a longbow. Emu actually has a longbow enabled right now. Yeah, right there. I have them equipped. See? But for some reason they're not able to use it for hunting, which is confusing. Maybe they had to go and get more ammunition and they didn't have any ammunition for it? Go to the work tab. They're a hunter, see? I have them set to hunting and stuff, but they're doing like growing and stuff because it's taking care of doing all the growing and things. CE is active, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna set the peoples to go fishing if they ever run out of stuff to do. I need some ammo then? Oh, I guess they've decided to go fishing instead then. Okay. So what kind of ammo do I need then? For the longbow? Does it need like specific kind of arrows? Stone crossbow, stone great... oh, I need great arrows! I think, right? Yeah, I think I need great arrows. Do until you have, I don't know, 50? There you go. Who's another crafter that I could get going? Crafters... yeah, I'll just get everybody marked as crafters for now. If they run out of stuff to do, they'll go crafting, which is gonna be more than okay. Yes! The Rimworld, one of the best games on the planet. Fucking love this game. It's great. Oh, great arrow, right there. There's a bunch of them. Okay, are they actually able to do stuff now? Okay, now they're got it. No, they're making what? Okay, they're doing something. They're... what do you mean food binge? There's no... oh wait, there's no food. We're good. There's no food. We're okay. Do until you have make pemmican, no. Make simple meals, yes. And then do until you have... let's just say like do until you have 20. Do this over here. Do until you have 20. There you go. I just mentioned traversing the abyss earlier. I'm into Australia and I acquire... oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. It's pretty chill. I wouldn't be surprised if that's like a consistent thing that'll be there though. Oh god, they're all either food binging or like going crazy. Okay, Barracuda, who's our cook? Buffalo, I need you to be functional so you can make some food. So people don't lose their fucking minds every 2 seconds. I need you to make food. Dude, do it. Don't just ignore the food. I need you to make food. Oh yeah, killing whales and stuff that have like 10k is not bad. It's not too difficult per se. Okay, you've got your farm going here. Actually, they're all starting to catch up in terms of actual speed. That's kind of cool. For who? Emu? Social needs. Okay, yeah. Comfort is like 0. Oh, but that's also because they haven't been sitting or lying down. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so you're gonna go eat and stuff. You're gonna do some research properly. Okay, that's fine. We have you over here, which we need to get food. You've got fuel in here, so that's more than okay. You just ate the eel raw. Dude, we need you to be making the food, not eating it raw. Okay, our cook has decided no. Okay, that's nice, I guess. Details, cooking skill, details, cooking skill. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, we can set that to that. Who else can cook? Relevant skill 3, relevant skill 2, relevant... Okay, we're gonna get Barracuda to be our cook, and then also... you know, let's do... No, let's just do those two, because that should be fun. Minion spawn up to 4 summons pretty hard mode. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can do, if you do base, by the way, you can get up to 6, as far as I'm aware. Because I was watching a video of running the new version of Terraria, and somebody was able to get it up to 6, so it's not too difficult per se, but it is definitely a thing. It's pretty cool. 900 back from where? Jump to location? Oh, interesting. We're just gonna like do that. Make our life a little easier so we don't have to deal with that and potentially lose our dudes. Should be fine. Barracuda's gonna go grab some food and stuff. That should be fine. Okay, actually, you know what I should do? If I'm gonna be keeping it here, is I should go through and do structure, go grab a wooden wall, and do that real quick. Oh, I can't just replace it. I have to go through and... Okay, I see. Yeah, fair enough. Makes sense. A-rank exploration contract. We don't need to worry about that too much. We have you over here. Okay. Buffalo, can you just get up, please? So I can get you to do proper cooking? Because I need you to focus on cooking, because if you don't focus on cooking, everybody's gonna die. Like ASAP. Yes. Okay, cool. We got you working on cooking. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Actually, what I should probably do, though, is I should probably just do zone, stockpile zone, move you over here so we can do this real quick. And then do... Nope, no. Priority, critical, clear all, and then just do all foods. Allow fresh only. And that way they can just move all the food over. And hopefully what that does is makes it so that we don't need to worry about foods being difficult to actually craft and stuff, because that way they can just like run through here. What the fuck? Who's hunting what? You're hunting what? Are you hunting them? No! Dude, don't do this. Okay, fine, whatever. I guess we'll just get you to go hunt that real quick. Barracuda, I need you to go grab a knife real quick. Equip the jade knife. And I need you to go through and hunt that. Right there. Apparently you have a bonus here, so that's kind of nice. Gotcha. What the fuck are you doing outside of the base? You better not die. You better... God damn it. Okay, we're about to lose. We're about to lose our... You better not die. Yes. Okay, I need you to go back over here. I need purple to go over here. Rescue. Rescue, gotcha, please. Where's our work really quick? We have multiple doctors that we can set up. Okay, cool. We're gonna set up everybody that has that to be a doctor. You're just gonna be a doctor based on usual shenanigans, because that's just better that way. You're good over here. That should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be okay. And that way we can have them tend and take care of them properly. Yeah, okay, we're good. I do need to make sure that I'm going to go through and get some more stuff to be able to heal them, though. Because I don't know if we have access to healing them right now. Which is problematic. Do we not have access? Oh, we do have access to heal root. Okay, we're going to make these 2 fields down here. This one field right here, heal root, just so we can make enough heal root to go through and survive if there's any other problems and stuff. Buffalo, you're going to go through and do that. All of our food is now separated from everything, and we have all of you here. It's saved, so we're good. Research request opportunity. We're not going to worry about that. Timberwolf revenge, that's okay. We don't need to worry about you too much. Do you guys know if so I have a question. If I were to go through and grab our... Say we go and grab... Hold on, let me go see if I can find it. A torch. Could I put the torch over wood? And would that cause problems? Because if I put the torch over wood, would that like light the rest of the wooden area on fire? Or would it be fine? Or would I want to make it like a wall lamp, basically? Because if I need to go through and make a wall lamp instead, I could do that. But I just want to make sure I don't light areas on fire accidentally. Actually, we could do a test over here, actually. Yeah, we could do a test like right there. Should be fine. Alright, cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. I just want to make sure that we're not going to end up accidentally cooking ourselves because that would be a little awkward to say the least. Yeah, wall lamp. Just do 2 of them right here. An extra wall lamp in there. Just 2 of you right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the wall lamps just along the edge here. Just so we don't need to worry about this too much. Because if we can get all the wall lamps and stuff going, at least that way we can do like proper, like, they'll actually have like proper comfort and stuff. Because I think that might be one of the reasons why they're breaking so much, is that we need to go through and get like actual proper comfort going. Which wouldn't surprise me if that's the case. What do you mean go to space? Dude, they're cavemen. I can't go to space. Not yet, at least. I'll be able to in the future, but not currently. That's not something that's feasible. Structure, mining. Just mine you out of the way. And then mine you out of the way, because what we're going to do is we're just going to go and like speed run that real quick. Get that out of the way. We're at jail? Oh, we don't take prisoners, Roak. We don't take prisoners. Either they die by our hand or they die bleeding out on the floor. We do not take prisoners. That's how that works. What do you mean think outside the box? What? I'm literally in a box right now, my guy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Okay, there you go. Okay, so this should be fine over here. Yeah, you're gonna start like actually doing that. We're gonna set you to harvest that real quick. That should be okay down here. Okay, Gotcha is currently in the process of healing, so that's gonna be a problem here. Stats are fine. What's your health looking like? You should be fine. Yeah, you'll heal eventually, so you should be okay. We have all of you doing healing. Actually, we'll just do max level healing and stuff just so we can fight that. And that should be okay. Tended, we don't need to worry about that too much right now. We can move those out of the way really quick and then get that over here. Zone orders. Move you out of here real quick. Prisoners mean having to feed them, so instead, what if we just use them as feed? Or use them as fuel. That's what I plan on doing. I plan on throwing them in and just using them as fuel. Because, I'm going to be honest with you, that's probably the best way to take it. What? Oh. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, the Manhunter pack is just outside, but they should die of starvation eventually. So we shouldn't have to worry about them eventually here. What do you mean medical emergency? Are you just, like, gonna die? No, you should be fine. What? Did we just... Oh, shit. Who? What? Who are you? Humps? What are you? What's your status? Status is level 4 F rank. Okay, cool. Bio. What's your bio looking like? It's still no hunter. Ooh, but we do have a level 11. Oh, we do have a level 11 animal, though. That is actually really good. Actually, that is unironically really, really good. Okay, we're gonna make sure that we have them. We're gonna set you to be home only, because that way we can keep you alive for as long as possible. And then that way we can do that real quick, block you off, and then we can get you going through here. And then what we want to do is we want to get you to go through and do... Damn? No. There's an 80% chance they'll fight you. Damn. It's lore accurate geese. Didn't realize that that was possible. Okay. So is there 2 animals here that we could go through and grab that would potentially help us? Hedgehog, hedgehog. Yeah, let's go grab hedgehogs and stuff. See if we can get some hedgehogs going. Because honestly getting a hedgehog and like farming the hedgehogs might actually be the best idea. Really quick here. We want to get you to be animal taming though and be our only animal tamer. So Humps, we're going to focus on you being our... Okay, Warden, no. Handling, yes. And you're going to be maxed out on handling and that should be fine. Animal transport pod crashed? Where? You? Ooh, that's cool. I'm gonna let you die though. I don't need you. There's no reason to care. Okay, so you're gonna focus on that, getting the actual full food and stuff going, so that's okay. At least that way we can actually get all of our food going, and then that should be okay over here. I don't think I see anything else that would be a problem. This actually goes through and spoils in 2.5 days. Wait, actually? Hey, it's good to hear. That's actually really good to hear, Squeeve, because I swear to God, before I could not hear a word that you were trying to say, and I'm so sorry if I missed anything. Because you know like those movies where they're like, they have a mouse and they're like super, super quiet? Yeah, it was like trying to ibex self-tamed. Oh shit. Okay, well at least we got an ibex at least. Actually, you know what we should probably do? We should probably get them to go and tame all the ibexes as well. Because that way we can get a bunch of ibex ram as well. into our little abode over here. Wooden fence gate, that's fine. Okay, we have access to you here. Cool. Call on the rest of it later, but I'm hoping that it is one of... Yeah, it's fine. That's okay. I mean, to be fair, as long as it's like fixed for the most part, you're good to go. Any volume increase at all is like, for at least in the situation that you're having, is like insane. Because currently right now, I could not hear like, yeah, no, nobody can hear what you're trying to say in Calls at all. Currently, unfortunately. Okay, so we got you over here. We got that over here as well. We have tamed all of those, so now we need to take them and put them into here really quick. Animals, yeah, you'll fix all the animals here, which is fine. And then what we can do is we can go over here and then food, auto cut. Okay, this is gonna be auto cutting all of those. We've got all of our food here. Display animal for ibex ram. Where's our ibex ram? Ibex ram, ibex right there. We can have a max of 7. Okay, cool, that works. And then what we want to do is we want to get our other one for our... Where's the other one? Where'd you go? Where's the little dudes? Oh, I guess it's just not going to show me. Alright, that's fine. I don't mind. I can just let it do its thing for the most part. And then eventually it's going to throw the animals in there, which is fine. But we do need to figure out a way to get... Oh, wait! Are you not considered to be... Oh, you're considered to be the hand... Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to do auto slaughter, and we're going to set the hedgehogs to be at 0. So we just murder all of them. Instant free food. Because honestly, what we can do is we can, instead of having to go through and actually kill the animals a different way, what we can do is we can go through and grab all of our animals and just, like, keep the ones that we want to keep, and then just make sure that we just tame everything that comes in rather than having to fight it, because it would be a little bit easier to make sure that we can kill them that way. A lot safer too. Hump's leveled up. Visitor's brother has ranged weapon. Wait, brother has a... Wait, you? You have a ranged weapon? What's your gear looking like? You have a flintlock? The fuck are you doing with a flintlock? Dude! What are you... Okay, whatever. I guess they've got like a proper flintlock and stuff, so that's cool. Okay, so we have you, all the food over here. We probably want to start actually... actually, no, we don't want to, because that'll let us keep that going as well. For now, at least, and that way we can keep all of our food going. I wonder if there's like a... No, so indoors is fine. Outdoors is okay. Is there anything else that we can... Not really here. Okay, cool, that's fine. We don't really need to worry about traders, by the way. We can just, like, ignore them for now, because we don't have enough resources of stuff that we can actually trade with. We do have 287 stuff here, but it's not something that we really need to worry about too much. Animals... Okay, we have one ibex doe, so we've got one ibex doe inside of a... about to be in a pen. So that's cool. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Instead of having them focus on the... Okay, we're just gonna have them disable all that here. Oh, they already tamed it or killed all of them already. Alright, cool. That works. They'll take care of all the ibex rams and stuff, because that way what we can do is we can just have them all be taken care of. And whenever there's like a horse or some kind of thing that comes in, we can just go through and tame the horses and stuff. So we can get access to more animals that would be for... Specifically just for like hauling and stuff, because the more that we can get, the better, just so we can haul between different locations. Which is going to be fantastic if we can do it properly. Where are you going, Purple? The fuck are you doing? Oh, you're grabbing all the stalkers here. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, they're all elves. Oh, okay, cool. That's pretty chill. Actually, what we can do is take Purple. Let's go take a look at Purple and see if they've got anything here worth trading with. Ooh, cows would actually be worth it though. Do they want anything else here though? Doesn't look like that they want anything here. Nope, they don't have anything that we can actually get off of them though. Damn. Okay, because like what we could do is we could just buy off the animals that they come by with, which would be actually really nice. But unfortunately they do not have enough for us to actually go through and take right now. Which kind of sucks, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, so... we should probably make another pen just so we have a larger pen going. Hopefully, I think. Maybe, potentially. We have humps over here that's there. Barracuda is currently bringing back some items and stuff, so that's fine. We need to get better storage. That's going to be our biggest issue, is that we don't have enough storage at the moment. which is slightly problematic. Also, do we have to refuel this? Fuel. Yeah, we do. We do have to refuel it. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go set you up so we can go through and enable you and you so we can get some actual wood being produced. We have enough food right now because we have over 2,000 food in our bank right now. So that's good. Transport to location. Animal pod crashed. We're going to hunt you and just have you just be killed immediately and turned into food. That should be fine. Hopefully. I think, maybe, potentially. Yeah, it should be okay. I did install a mod that allows us to have freezers. So what we can do is instead of having to worry about going through and like having like entire areas where like, we have to deep freeze it, we can actually just get freezers and just build those instead. Which should make our life of like actually having food a little bit easier. So I can like throw a bunch of food into like the area here, which should be fun as far as I'm aware, hopefully. We don't have any animal feed right now, which could be potentially problematic. Make kibble, and then what we want to do is do until you have, I guess, 100. So we do 2. The fuck you mean traitor? No! The fuck, man? Really? Oh, my guy. Really? I had a feeling you were going to betray us, but I wasn't sure. I didn't want to have to deal with it that way. Okay, purple, I need you to grab that melee weapon and then go and kill you really quick. Apparently our melee Barracuda is actually doing pretty good though. That would explain why they weren't doing anything. That actually explains quite a bit. R and R, grab you out of the way, grab you, that should be fine over here. Humps is gonna be over here. I need you to go focus on getting yourselves to patience here. Strip them? Oh, yeah, for the clothes. Sorry, hold on. Strip him, strip. Come here. Just let him die. Let him die! Actually, he's gonna take forever to die, actually. Hold on. Dude's gonna probably try and get out of here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through and just murder his ass real quick. Hold on, I need to figure out if there's a way that I can go through and get him to just die. Okay, Barracuda is gonna go through and actually heal them. We've got you over here. I wonder, or not, Emu. Emu's got that. Buffalo, I'm gonna need you to melee attack them until they die. There you go. Turn them into this and then just... Yeah, there you go. See? No more need for bodies. We can just, like, turn them into fuel. No need to worry about humans here because we're just gonna go through and destroy them. Oh, human... Oh, no, we're not gonna... We're gonna sell the human leather. That's gonna be one of the ones that we're gonna turn into, like, actual, like, products and stuff and just start selling them all. Because honestly, right now, we really don't need the extra stuff. So if I can, I'm gonna go through and just... take care of giving them the access to like just doing other stuff instead. Ooh. Hello. Hi, giant dude. How you doing? Giant dude be chillin'. Okay, do until you have kibble, so we actually have a crap ton of kibble now. What we probably want to do though is we probably want to go through and grab oh, do we not? Oh no! Oh, we don't even have a way to go store the kibble. Oh, that's problematic. Alright, we're fine. Whatever, I guess. That's okay. Okay. That's true. Okay, so we got all low medicine stuff. We've got you over here. Also, one of the best ways of doing that, though, is like when you go through and just destroy the bodies themselves, you don't necessarily have to worry about people going through and having the issue of like having a corpse around. You can just delete the corpse, effectively, is what that is. And it works surprisingly well, but yeah, it's going to be one of those ones where it's just better to go through and just delete the corpse. So you don't need to worry about it. Stripping them is going to be slightly annoying, but should be fine otherwise. We have you for crafting and stuff. We don't really have... So we have access to Molotov cocktails that we can go through and make. We can make smoke bombs and stuff, but we don't have access to that just yet. Is there anything else that we can make here that would be worth it? I can make a wicker shield. Oh, we can have a frontliner with the shields. Oh, interesting. All right, cool. So we can focus on making our shields and stuff. Yeah, I think that should be smash mechanoid drones and stuff to make into our stuff here. Battle animals wander in? What? All right, I guess we just got a bunch of battle animals and stuff. That's cool. Okay, they're gonna start harvesting all of that here. That's fine. Why haven't they gotten their... Oh, because we lost the one person that could do taming. Shit. That's problematic to say the least. That is like less than ideal. Okay, so that was actually going to be a really good character for doing all of our taming and stuff, but apparently we don't have access to it anymore, so we're... Idexo has started to roam away. She'll leave unless you go through and grab that. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go through and cannot rope, not assigned to handling. Emu, you're going to go through and handle. You're going to be doing number 1 handling. That's going to be your main focus here. Or I guess you're just going to be focused on literally everything right now. Homie is like literally just Usain Bolt. Just moving at insane speeds. Okay, so we got you over there for the ibex rams. Animals, we need to go get... Wait, we have cougars? What? We have access to just having cougars. The fuck? Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna get you, train you to do guarding and stuff. Attack. Yeah, might as well. Rescue, actually, training you to do rescue and stuff might actually be a really good idea for you as well. Special training and stuff, I don't know what special does. Follow master while master is doing field work, hunting or taming animals. Oh, interesting, that's kind of cool. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get you to go through and do that real quick so we can take care of that as much as we can. Orders, we're gonna just expand that a little bit so we can get our storage for that. What's our current situation on our research? Okay, research is looking fine. Ignore the fact that we have a massive stockpile over here. I just want to get rid of all of our fucking chunks that were inside of this area as much as I possibly could, because having an insane amount of chunks there is not great, to say the least. Training. Okay, you literally cannot be trained, but you are going to be tamed, so that's fine. Social. That's fine over here. Actually, if I go grab you, it should tell me what we can fit. So we can fit a max of 7 ibex. Cougar just... Oh, that's right! Also, quick little thing. I know this is going to be like a little weird. The cougars themselves can actually level up. They have actual statuses and stuff. You can actually give them like bonuses to their different abilities and stuff. It's really cool. I didn't realize that this is going to be a thing, but we can just do this if we want to. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm going to increase their strength really quick just so they can have better stuff. And then what we can do is we can go into animals, go to manage auto slaughter. Corgis, we're going to set you to 0 because we don't want to deal with that, and we can get rid of all of our corgis that way. Because that way we can turn them into food and then we don't need to really worry about them too much. A rank contract, we don't need to worry about that either. We have a crap ton of leather that we can start turning into like actual stuff here. Production, small art workbench, medium. Yeah, so we don't have access to anything else here in terms of like actually like building just yet. Planter box. Plants grow inside of this. Okay, that's kind of cool. So one thing I'm kind of curious about is if we go through and like set up like a massive planter area, like say we go like do this, right? And we just like grab a crap ton of planters and stuff. We just have like a shit ton of them just like hanging out here. I want to have them spaced out like this because you don't want to have the disease won't spread between them if I do it like this, right? Just making sure. Because I'm pretty sure that's the case, is if as long as they're 1 apart, it should be fine. Maybe. Potentially. I don't really remember actually. I think that's what it is though. I think that's fine. And then what we can do is we can just expand this further if we want to. And then what you can do is, if really need be, you can just go through and change this to rice. And that way we can do that. Keep making rice. Keep making our rice. And that way we can actually maintain it and it grows like decently well. As their skills go up and stuff, they'll actually have better growing spots and stuff, so we can actually have like certain areas just be like certain things. It's like I know this is going to be potatoes and stuff, but what we could do is we can set this to be like these bottom 3 can be all of that, just all of that. So if I go through here, oh, it doesn't let me actually do it until after it's been finished building. All right, cool. I'll just let them build it and just make a bunch of like crops and stuff, and then we can go through and like mess with it afterwards. I don't know if this lets me do trees. Yeah, it doesn't look like it lets me do trees though. We can also make cotton, which is going to be interesting. Harvest date, 11... Oh, interesting. It actually tells you what they're... Enough to feed 0 colonists. Interesting. Plants will likely not mature before season ends. Oh, interesting. That's really cool. It tells you when it's going to like... Oh, that's so nice. It tells you pretty much everything. That's cool. We can also harvest dyes and stuff, too. Alright, cool. That's pretty chill. Okay, where's... Oh. Okay, so you've got rescues and stuff, so that's fine. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna go set up our little misc area for caravan hatching spots. So we can have like a caravan hatching spot like over, I don't know, like up here. Yeah, like up here should be fine. Actually, we don't need to worry about that too much. What we do want to do though is we want to go to animals and then force you to be inside the home zone. All of you inside the home zone. I do not care. Every single one of you, stay inside the home zone. Because that way we don't need to worry about losing our animals to like somebody hunting it or another animal getting hungry and stuff. And it's just like, it'll fix a lot of issues that could potentially arise. And then what we'll do is we'll just go through. Plants will likely not mature before season's end. Oh, interesting. That's gonna be a real interesting. Oh, I can make smoke leaf. Ooh, I can make smoke leaf. Okay, cool. That's nice. So that's actually pretty good. I can go through and make like proper smoke leaf and stuff. So apparently the season is going to be one of those ones where we need to be a little bit more careful about how we do food and stuff. We don't have anything that's able to go through and do taming properly, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. Your bio with animals is 4. Some familiarity, but you're not going to have too much. So what we need to do is we need to get you to be leveled up to go through and level up all of our animals. Required 8. Merkling required 8 again. Is there anything we could go through and tame that wouldn't like be insane? Okay, we could go tame our mare. Meadow Sif tamed? Wait, actually? Oh, yes! We got another one! We can throw it into our pen. More food for us. Ooh, it's an S rank legendary? Oh shit, okay. Cool, that works. Purple, that's fine. We got all of you here. Meadow is able to go into home zone. We'll just get you into home zone, actually. That's better that way. Attack, no. We could probably set you to go through and do hauling, and then also that here. We're going to close you because we don't need to really worry about that too much. You're okay over here. We don't have any plants that we can grow during the winter months, which is going to be a problem. That is going to be actually a really big issue. Orders, so what we want to do is we want to go into structures, probably steel wall, and then what we're probably going to want to do is just do this, and that real quick. And then we can do that, and then we can get our steel path, or steel doors over here, so we can get 2 of those going. So that we can got that here. And what we can do in the future is what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to go through and grab a skylight over here for glass panels and stuff. We can't make it just yet because we don't have access to furnaces and stuff because, of course, that's just how things go. How close are you? You're like basically done. Okay, can you finish that please? Because like yeah, there you go. 17 projects unlocked. Cool, cool. Research screen. So what we have access to now is stone cutting, which will be one of them. That's going to be huge. We have access to complex clothing, farming techniques, terrain rehabilitation, carpet making, and then some other stuff, but we won't be able to unlock a lot of that until after we get smithing, which will be one of the ones that will be able to give us barbed wire, crossbows, breaching axe, gladius, field smithy. Oh, we'll be able to get smithies! Okay, that's actually what we need for glass. That is like straight up what we need for glass. Reinforced auto doors. Okay, we can get auto doors and stuff, but it's not unlocked just yet. But we need stone cutting, which will be allowing to get us this. No, we're gonna do this just so we can get smithing immediately. Because the smithing, we want to be able to get smithing as soon as possible. If we go to structure and we look for this, we have a column here, which we can then add in. We're probably going to do a steel column, one right there, one right there, one right there, and one right there. Just so we can have these columns here, so it's not terribly too bad. So we can actually make our food during the winter months. Also, why are they taking forever to go and deconstruct that? That shouldn't be taking forever to deconstruct. Okay, whatever. They're doing their shit. Just doing their shenanigans. Okay, that's a self-tame, which is fine. That's okay. We have you here with the Surgo, which is okay here as well. What we probably want to do, though, if we get a chance to, is we probably want to make some wooden animal boxes and just like... Oh, we probably want to make a room for them, actually. So what we could probably do is actually a really quick thing we could do is we could go through and have you here, mine out this area here and just turn this into the animal area. Actually, hold on. What was that quest? I saw something about a deserter. Oh, the deserter. The refugee empire and being hunted by loyalty squad. Joining you at the blue bramble knows the location of key outposts containing need to develop psychic powers. Beware, you become the enemy of pursuing loyalty squad will attack immediately. It is composed of one janissary, only accepted if you wish to fight against the refugee empire. No, we're not going to develop psychcasters. Not right now, at least. I will in the future, but not currently, since we don't actually have the ability to continue doing stuff properly. Okay, cool. We're good. That should be fine over here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have that set here. That should be fine over down here, and then we've got all of you set. All of our cougars are leveling up and stuff. That's good. What we do want to do, though, is we're going to need you to go through and actually disassemble that one very specific build, my guy. Just do it! Disassemble it! Please! No? Okay, I guess they're just going to, like, refuse to do this. Okay, so researcher, just intelligence. You is going to be our cook, so we want to go with intelligence. Actually, yeah, we might as well just go with intelligence. Max that out really quick. Barracuda, charisma, social impact, trade prices, tame animal chance. No, we don't need to worry about you. We need to go strength. You're a farmer, so we want to go with strength for increasing their carry weights and stuff. We want to grab you, so we can grab you're a frontliner with our strength as well, and then Emu is going to be our other one that's going to be here, which has not leveled up once since we started here. Interesting. Okay, that should be fine over here, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Construction botched. Okay, cool. They finally did it. They finally destroyed the one thing I've been waiting for them to destroy. Jesus Christ. It took way too long. Research screen. So we got you here, long blades, siege equipment, and gunpowder. So we can start actually getting like proper handguns and stuff, which will be really nice. Oh my god. Unlocked with all of you! Holy shit, that's nutty. Alright, we're gonna go through and get gunpowder really quick, just so we can get proper guns and stuff, so we can do some proper, yeah, let's do gunpowder first. Let's do gunpowder first. Because that way we can start getting, like, everything unlocked, so we can actually start taking care of properly, like, everything properly and stuff. I wonder if we're actually gonna not have too big of an issue with taking care of actually mining, though. Because their mining actually might be a problem. Low on medicine, that's fine, that's understandable. I know that we're going to be low on medicine, which is unfortunately just how this is going to go for the first little bit. We're going to set you up here, get that here, so we can get these. So once we actually get all of these, so we're going to have these ones all building all of that here. Why is the roof area not? Did I do the thing that I think I did? Zone, build roof. Yeah, apparently it's just not wanting to build a roof. Alright, cool. That's fine. Yeah, please and thank you. Just finish off that roof real quick. And then what we're gonna do is wall lamps real quick. So if we do just at each of the crossways. Each of the crossways, and then what we can do is we can go through and do it elsewhere as well. Should be fine, I think, because what it'll do is it'll heat up the entire interior area, and then what we can do is torch lamp right there, torch lamp right there, and torch lamp right there, and that should be enough to be able to keep them alive-ish, for now at least. And that way we can go through and do that real quick, and then that should be fine. Needs light level 51%. Yeah, that's fine. We can grow that real quick. That's okay there. And then what about the rest of you in here? S-rank contracts? No, we don't need to worry about you. You're going to be building that, which is actually surprisingly quick. Like, really quick, which is kind of cool, but also at the same time slightly concerning. I was able to do it that quickly, but whatever, it's fine. Do we not have enough wood? We might not have enough wood here. So if I just like start cutting down all the trees inside of our location, we might be able to get it all taken care of. Through this. Research screen. Why do I keep wanting to say screen, not screen? Research screen, not screen. Take care of, yes. So I wonder if there's like an actual spot that we can actually, so this right here is going to be a bit of a problem. We need to get our smithy. That's going to be our biggest issue here. So we need to go get our production for our smithy real quick. But our smithy, field smithy right there. And then refinement forge, we don't need to worry about that too much. Refinement forge and scav workbenches, we don't need to worry about. Then we got a field smelter, so we got both of these here, so that should be fine. They both need iron though, and we have like a stupid amount of iron, so we should be fine there. I think. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, one thing I am kind of curious about though, or I guess another thing I'm curious about is like if we can actually get this to... Resting needs 51 light level. God damn it, it's not enough. Is that enough light level? Is this enough right here? No. So what we need to do is we need to actually go through and get our, we need to get these smithies going. It's like a requirement. Emu, prioritize building you really quick, please. Build you. Because I can't remember which one it is. It's under. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Okay, smelt glass, do until you have, I guess, do until you have 16. So we can have 16 in the reserves. And then we can go through in skylights. Skylights are going to be over here. Oh, interesting. Oh, I think I know what I'm going to do here. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do it. So we're going to do 1x4 and just do all of these. Like get them to have skylights above all of them. Just like that. Yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, that should be fun. Da 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 da. The reason why I'm not like worried too much in terms of like the actual like cost of doing this though is because it surprisingly won't cost us too much to do. So it should be fine. Build copy right there and then we're good to go. Alright, cool. And that way we can just have all the skylights above them. That should be okay. I wonder if... No, we'll be fine. Because then we can just go through and fuel it and it should be okay. If we go add bill, smelt slag, we don't need to worry about that. Smelt into metallic wool. Oh, that's right, we can actually get metallic wool and stuff. Forgot about that. Okay, make compound arrows. We don't need to worry about that too much. What I do want to do though is make a flintlock blunderbuss. Make a wall gun? Oh god. Isn't that like one of those giant ass things that they used to like throw on the side of like castle walls and stuff and they just shoot down with? Flintlock blunderbuss. Yeah, let's just make a flintlock musket. Do until you have, I guess, one extra one right there. That way we can have all of you here. We don't have anybody on smithing, I don't think, at least. Yeah. Oh, it's emu. Apparently we have emu on smithing. We're just gonna get everybody else that can do potentially here. Hey, Liz. We're currently working on setting up, trying to go through the ages here. We've managed to make it to medieval so far. We haven't made it much past medieval, but we're pretty close. It's pretty cool. We're making it through, going through and grabbing all of our stuff here. Confirm. Okay, no, we're gonna grab you. Because what we're looking for is I'm gonna go grab that complex furniture afterwards, just so we can get better beds and stuff. Yeah, just so we can get better beds. Oh my god, I had the entire planet covered, by the way, and it's a freaking nightmare to deal with. It's crazy. I had to go through and set up this area here specifically just so we didn't have to worry about the steppers here. Yeah, we're working on stuff. Hey, do you guys know if I can kill this? Do you guys know if this is killable? Because if this is not killable, I'm probably not gonna try and kill it. It says that it's harmless, but there's a 2% chance that it's gonna fight back. Maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it be then. I'm just gonna let it hang out then and just let it do its thing. It probably is gonna starve. Oh, it won't starve in there because there's already food. Crap. That's problematic. Okay, I have no idea what to do with that then. Or how to deal with that, so we're just gonna leave it be. Yeah. Drink more water then! Drink all the water you can. More water. Drink it all! Oh, we got stone cutting. Okay, cool. Stone cutting is taken care of and stuff, so we're good there. Oh. Industry. Oh, it's industrial. Oh, we can straight up go to an industrial stage. Yeah, no, we're not gonna worry about that for now. Scarecrow, we got you here with his more complex clothing and stuff, which we probably do want to start working on. I'm actually drinking water as we speak. Alright, cool, that works. Good to hear. Good to hear indeed. Emu, I'm gonna give you that flintlock. Equip the flintlock. I swear to god if you do not equip the make nails, make smoke bombs, no. Make a buckler, make musket balls. Now here's the thing about that. We're gonna do until you have, hold on. 200. There you go. And that should be fine. That way we can actually go through and make our musket balls and stuff and they have like proper ammunition. What? What do you mean? No, I'm not gonna believe in the heart of the cards. I'm sorry to say this, but the heart of the cards are never on my, they're never on my side. It's not something you should trust. Ever. Reinforced doors. We could go do that, but we don't need them right now, so it's not too big of an issue. Storage we still don't have access to, which is unfortunate, but whatever, we'll get access to that later. At some point, I think, maybe. potentially. Orders, structures. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna go through and make this entire place a giant ass wooden floor. Yeah, we're gonna make this all wooden floors. All of you shall be wooden floors. I don't even know what the giant moth eats. Like, what do you eat? What is your prerogative there? What do you do in terms of food? Okay, hold on. We should be fine. Okay, you're gonna be cutting down all that, which is fine. Then we don't really need to worry about that too much. This is gonna be okay over here. We do need to get better beds whenever we get a chance to. I don't know if our... Okay, so this is gonna be... Oh, I clicked on industrial and it started doing industrial. No, we don't want to do that. We want complex furniture. Yeah, give me complex furniture. Because what it should do is give us shelves. Yes, it gives us shelves. Okay, cool. That's what I'm looking for. Because once we can start getting shelves, we can start organizing the space and having actual, like, proper storage and stuff. But till then, it won't let us do it properly, so that's a problem. Fire from where? What? Oh, it's raining though, so we don't really have to care. Don't need to care about the fire. Yeah, this is why the fires are awesome. Or I guess rain is awesome, because it takes care of all of those issues. Just straight up on their own. Which is fantastic. Yo, could you, like, make the ammunition? Or is that already the ammunition right there? That might be... Yeah, musket balls. Okay, yeah, that's musket balls. Okay, I'm gonna get you to go grab... Oh, you're already grabbing musket balls. Okay, cool. That works. Wildlife. I'm gonna get you to go hunt. Like, ludicrous amounts. You're just gonna go through and absolutely have an absolute fucking field day with these fuckers. Just kill everything on the map. Anything that's visible, murder it. Because one thing is that I want to be able to get all of our characters, or at least somebody, to be really good with guns. Because if we can get somebody to be really good with guns, we'll be able to do some crazy stuff with it. The problem is that having that set up and stuff is going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, we can get harps and stuff. We don't need to worry about that. Complex clothing, carpet making, terrain rehabilitation. We probably want to take... long blades, actually, if we're going to do anything. Oh my god. Oh, you have to reload every time you fire? Oh shit. I didn't... Oh, it is a flintlock though, so I guess that makes sense. It's just having to go through and reload every single time you fire. That's not even fair at that point, dude. You're just staring at them and murdering them from point blank. Jeez, okay. Cool, fine, whatever. Bulk trader goods from connected unit. Oh, there's bulk trader goods. Okay, that actually might be kind of nice to have, actually. Just a little bit. Hey, Flamey! Hello! How you doing? What you been up to? What kind of chaos you been causing? Smelt glass. What do you smelting glass even need? Details. You need steel. Oh, minimum crafting. Oh, okay, I see. Could I get you to just like who's our crafter right now? We have you all here. Buffalo is our cook and is our crafter. Cannot required skill level 5. Wait, does none of our crafters actually have skill level 5 right now? Skill level 3, skill level 3, skill level 3, and skill level 6. Okay, so Emo's the only one that can do it right now. That is problematic. Okay, cool. That is actually very problematic. Make nails. We don't need to worry about that. Musket balls. Mortar grenades. Make... Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, so that should be fun over here. What about production? What's our current production looking like in terms of... We have Stonecutter Stable! We finally have it! Alright, cool. We're gonna be able to go through and actually start, like, min-maxing the shit out of how much, like, all of our crafting skills and stuff now. This is good. This is very good. A mix of No Man's Sky, Warframe, Starfield, considering Kingdoms come with it. What? What, Flamey, what are you talking about? Are you talking about, like, what the Kingdom Comes Deliverance, game is like? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean, Flamey, or...? I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to talk about, or what you mean. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, no. If you want to get it, feel free. I mean, it's not too big of an issue. Lizard. All of the lizards. Yeah. Well, I got you. I mean, it's still pretty expensive though. $40 for a game is still pretty expensive. Not gonna lie. Can be a little chaotic at all. Okay, hold on. We're gonna reorganize my glasses here. Cold snap. Shit. No. Okay. We got a problem. What's it looking like inside there? 23 degrees. Okay, that should be fine. Let's just hope that that cold snap is gonna stay where it is, and it's not gonna go into the negatives, because if it goes into the negatives, we're cooked. Like actually cooked. I'm gonna get you to go through and do this real quick, and that should be fine. Okay, cool. I got you here. Make any stone blocks. Do forever, and then just perpetually do it. Just forever. I do not care. Just craft infinitely, because having somebody that's there that can do infinite crafting and stuff is gonna be so nice. Oh, game based around $70 comes base game. Yeah, I got you, I got you. I mean, I don't have the money for that, so I wouldn't be able to buy it myself. But it's still pretty cool. I've heard a lot of really good things about the game. I just don't know if it's a game that I would quite enjoy myself, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Since I tend to enjoy games like this a lot more than games like Kingdom Come Deliverance and stuff, you know? What's the current research looking like? Okay, so we got basic complex furniture. Okay, cool. We're good. Romstead? What's Romstead? I have never heard of Romstead before, I'm sorry to say. Oh, new game. Got you, got you. Oh my god, there's no click drag for this. Uh-oh, we got problems. Okay, we're just gonna do that real quick, and then we should be able to get this one going as well to be able to do that. Yes, like that. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna remove this one here. Yes. Remove this one, and then remove this one, and we can make another room over to the side. Well, good time to bring up a game of his been obsessing over in Darksiders too. I've heard of Darksiders too. I've never heard much of it though. Stardew Valley kind of Rimworld. Oh, Stardew Valley and Rimworld? Oh, interesting. Kind of cool. I wonder how many games are like, how many games Rimworld in itself went through and influenced, because there's got to be more than a few. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more than a few games that they went through and influenced as like being like a thing that they wanted to go through and do. It would not be surprising at all. Okay, we don't have any glass currently. But we need to get more glass, which we don't currently have. Oh, because nobody has a high enough crafting skill for it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to let them do their thing. And Purple's just gonna go through and do some crazy amounts of crafting here. You're gonna do some building stuff here. We're gonna lose all of our crops, unfortunately. So all of our crops are just gonna die here. Same thing with like most of our trees and stuff. So we don't really have anything for keeping them alive at the moment. Interior here is gonna be warm enough, so it should be fine. But it's still going to be kind of interesting to go through and do it this way. Purple is leveled up, that's fine. Okay, you're all taken care of. You're going to be fine over here. Oh, you haul bodies too! Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we have Cook. Buffalo has decided to be very slow apparently, which is interesting to say the least. Cold Snap, F rank, Tribute Collector, Weather, Questla, Force Weather for Dark Light. No, we don't need to worry about that for now. Okay, we're good over here. Tantrum Buffalo? No! Buffalo, we need you! What the fuck are you even fighting? What are you trying to destroy right now, Buffalo? What are you breaking right now? You're breaking something, but I have no idea what you're trying to break. Oh, you're just destroying wood. Oh, I see. Fair enough. The wood. Apparently dude was like, you know what, that wood? Nah, can't let that happen. Sorry, bro. It's GG's. Sorry, homie. It's too much. Wood can't be there. It's like, oh, okay. I see. Fair enough, I guess. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete that, actually. We're gonna get our emu dude over here to go prioritize building all of these blueprints, because I swear to God, I need you to build all of these. Whether that be wildlife or whatnot, I can let you do your thing after that. Did I fucking choose boom rats and stuff too? Damn. Okay, we're gonna let you be here. Ibex rams, we're not gonna worry about too much. And then you're just gonna go through and build all of this really quick, because I need you to go through and build all of this. Jesus, though. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. I wonder if there's like a... Ooh, I should have set up a thing over here for food, though. Furniture over here, and then set up our food furniture stuff. Just so I can get all of this working on the side. Okay, I clicked off this here. Grab you here. Go and grab this, so we can grab that here. And then that should be fine, right? There, like that. And then maybe we can just like put like something like that right there. Yeah, that should be fine. And then what we can do is just click on all of these really quick and combine them into their own little thingy. Link settings, storage, critical, allow rotten, no, foods only, so clear all and allow foods. And just set it there. Cool, that works. That way we can get Homie to go through and finish off all of that real quick. I don't know if we have... Oh, they're gonna go through and finish building that first. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they're gonna go finish off building all that first. Just so we can get all that out of the way. Cougars have finished leveling up and stuff too, which is good. We're gonna have all that built in the side here, which is gonna be even better. We're gonna delete this because we don't want to have the... We don't really need to care about the zones themselves, but we do need to care about having areas here that we can like walk around in, and having a buy place there would actually be kind of nice. All of this is good. Do you know if when it comes to like fires and stuff, does fire spread over steel? Like steel balls and stuff? Because like I honestly have no idea if it does. And I can't remember. Because I swear I've seen it happen before, but also I could be very wrong. So like I'm not entirely sure if that's the case, unfortunately. Okay, this is all fine over here. I am gonna need to go through and build a weapon rack, multiple of them actually. Because what we're gonna go do is we're gonna have an entire room of just nothing but weapon racks. Metals can't burn mud. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Usually wood, but there's flammable index depending on the material. Okay, gotcha. Sounds good. They have a lot of work to go through, by the way. I'm gonna be getting them to go through and like break all of that first, and it's gonna take them a hot minute to go through and do all that, but whatever, it should be fine. And this way we actually have like a nice armory over here for carrying all of our weapons and stuff. So we should be okay, hopefully, I think, maybe, potentially. And that way I can just like leave that there. I can always just move it around, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can always just reinstall it elsewhere. What I will do though is I'm going to do something interesting, which is I'm going to go through and expand this another 10 down. Because honestly, expanding that down should be fine. Hopefully. I think, maybe, potentially. No! Raw meat is... Uh-oh. Or raw meat's rotting away. That's a problem. Gibbs salvation. We don't need to worry about you. Buffalo can be fine. Need warm clothes. Okay, we need compact or complex stuff here. Really quick here. So we're gonna need to go through and grab our complex stoofers. Yeah, where's our complex clothing? Because that way we can just go through and grab our complex clothing. Yeah, there you go. Complex clothing should be fine. If we go down here, that should be okay as well in terms of just letting our storage expand. And should give us access to a little bit more room. I wonder if there's like a... Oh, we do! Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, we also get better recreation stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we get better recreation stuff too. Get access to a chess table and stuff. Delete you, get a chess table. Let's grab a dartboard real quick. What about punching bags, actually? Actually, you know, let's grab some punching bags. Put them in there. Grab that here. Grab a horseshoe. There you go. We got a horseshoe there as well. So we can actually go through and build those. So we actually get like proper actual like bonuses and stuff. Also, I'm not gonna lie, how fast this dude mines is a little nutty. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to this guy mining as fast as he is. Should be fine, but it's just gonna be a little interesting to see him just go absolutely crazy. Yeah, that should be fine. Because that way I can start adding more doors into here as well. And then that way I can just do this real quick. Move this out of the way, move that into here. If I go into architect, structure, architect, grab you, bring our hallway down this way, and then get another door so we can actually have that there. Actually, I'm kind of curious about like the amount of like bricks that we're gonna get out of this, because like we shouldn't have this many bricks, like right now at least, and I'm genuinely curious how insane that's gonna get out of, like how out of hand that's gonna get. It'll definitely be interesting to see. Drop on the floor, just so you can do it a little bit faster. There you go. And then this entire area is just going to fill with stone bricks and stuff as they break down all of our stone bricks and things. They are going to go and focus on the ones that are inside the actual like house itself, primarily, which isn't necessarily a bad thing per se. It's just going to take a second for them to get used to. And that way we can go and get you to start mining that. They can start working on that specifically, and then we can get all of our food over here as well. Okay, research screen. We need to go through and get... I genuinely think we're gonna have to go and beeline it for industrial. Location, you're gonna be over here. Ram, what's your current stuff here? Or emo, sorry. Your current stuff is here. What's your needs looking like? Your needs are more than okay. Alright, cool. I'm gonna get you to come over here really quick, and you're just gonna go ham. What do you... Did you just... Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't have to care. What? Did the dude just fucking win that? Actually? Damn. Alright, never mind. We're gonna go kill him then. The good old-fashioned way. Dude's gonna start... He's gonna probably bleed out if we leave him be, but might as well just, give him the good old treatment of... Boop! Boop! As I miss again. Emo! You gotta hit him! Come on, don't miss, please. There we go. Jesus Christ, that took a second. Satchel charge. We're gonna take... Dude was fully prepared to come and take me out. Okay, cool. Whatever, I guess. Cannot, not reachable, unreserved animal bed, and safe. I am gonna need to go get you, stabilized melee attack. Because what I want you to do is I want you to go kill these dudes really quick. And then you're gonna just move them back. Oh. Dude can't get... Sorry. I ended up trying to breathe and drink at the same time. Turns out that's a bad idea. Ow! What? What do you want, Flamey? What do you want? It turns out breathing and drinking at the same time is a really bad idea. Not a great idea. Reinstall. Reinstall you there. Reinstall that here. Reinstall you here. And then what we need to do is we need to go and extend this just slightly. What? You're trying to feed me with fish? Bro. No. You're not supposed to be trying to... How are you going to feed me with fish? Does that even work? My God, I don't know if that's going to work properly. The way that you think it is. Okay, that got botched. That's fine. That way we can build all of you out of the way. Then reinstall you right there. Go into floors and then build this to be the rest of the wooden floors right there. We got an entire room over here that we can use, which I'm not entirely sure what we should use for. That's actually kind of interesting though, because we just have extra stuff everywhere. Scavenge. What? Jesus Christ. Hold on. Okay, beds are here, so we're gonna replace all these beds actually. Yeah, we're gonna go replace all these beds really quick. Yeah, just replace all of them. Animal transport pod crashed? Where? Inside of our house? Okay, cool. We can just let them, not exist. Did homie just... Okay. I guess that works. Fair enough. Okay, we got... Oh god, they went through and destroyed all the beds before actually... Oh no, they didn't build any beds. Okay, hold on, that wasn't a part of the deal. Okay, there you go. Now they're building their beds. Okay, cool. That works. Okay, so what we have here is a thing here. There you go. That should be able to fit all of our beds here, and that way the communal spaces aren't that big of an issue anymore, hopefully speaking. Because that way we have like a nice like area to go through and like do all of our healing and stuff. Actually, do you guys remember if this actually spawns a boss? Like, do you guys remember if this right here spawns a boss or not? Because if it doesn't spawn a boss, I might just like grab the extractors and stuff. I might just grab it right away so we can start getting the mechanoid stuff working. Not like right away, but like it'll happen pretty quick afterwards. Purple just decided to sleep on the floor. Okay, cool. Yo. Going to bed. No. I wanted to go to sleep in the bed. Okay, cool. I guess so. That works. Okay, what I need to do though is I need to figure out a way to get somebody in here to do all of the cleaning and stuff because I need you guys to focus on cleaning. Or at least have somebody that's focused on cleaning to some degree. Because currently having everything be open like this is actually incredibly dangerous. And it is not a great time. Okay. Wait, are all the- oh, all the plants are dying before they can actually grow. Okay, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Why aren't they doing these? What? Excuse me, guys. You're supposed to be going through and harvesting these. Okay, cool, whatever, I guess. They just have like a thing where it's just gonna build it, but then just not finish it, I guess. Or just grow it, but not finish. Alright, fair enough, I guess. Da da da. Da 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 da. We might not also have not enough wood, which is problematic, so hold on. If we just go over into here and just start cutting down all of this. And then just cut down all of this as well, all of you, all of you, all of you. Just take out everything that's inside the base, hopefully. Just like build all of it, it'd be great. Buffalo leveled up. Woo! Don't know if that's gonna help at all. Actually, it might. Actually, just a little bit. Because what we can do is we can increase their strength, and that way they can go through and level up and get more carrying capacity, which will be huge for this. Yeah, we don't have enough. We didn't have enough wood. That would cause some problems. Also, what is your current research stats at? You're currently here. We're gonna increase your stuff here. What's your current thingy over here with? You have Sage, Deep Wisdom. What does Deep Wisdom do? Okay, it increases the research speed by a ludicrous amount. Okay, so we don't have enough points to be able to increase that. Work speed, learn rate, and research speed. We want to go through and grab this. Yeah, we want to go grab all that. Okay. More that we can get, the better. They're gonna go through and turn that all into food and stuff, which is great. Is there any stuff that we can go through and get going in terms of having you... Okay, no, we don't have anything like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go make another area, actually. We're gonna go manage areas, expand you, and we're gonna go through and make an area that's interior, like on the inside of the base here. Specifically so that we can go force a guy to just sit inside of here and do cleaning, because I swear to God, one of these days we're not going to be able to do something and it's just going to be because of that. Okay, cook, we're going to get you to be here. So Buffalo is our cook, and then we have our researcher, which is Gotcha. So we have these two that are going to be inside of here, and I think having cook be our cleaner would be a good idea, because that way they can go through and make all that and then take care of cleaning as well. All right, cool, that works. And cook should be able to stay inside and stay somewhat okay-ish. Yeah, I think they'll stay like somewhat okay-ish in terms of like being happy-ish. Okay, apparently they're doing skill training over here, which is fine. Buffalo's making some food real quick, and then they're gonna start making making the pemmican and stuff and cleaning. Cool. Hey, Axiom. Oh my god, the amount of freaking cleaning that we needed to do to get this working though is gonna be so annoying. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. Oh, actually, since we actually have these steel floors, though, that would be a better thing to go and do. Steel tile. So we can get all of our steel tiles going through the center here. I do need to get sterile tiles, so we're gonna have to go through and get like a bunch of we're gonna have to go through and get like a crap ton of silver, but for now I don't think we need to worry about it too much, because it's not really that expensive to go through and just make everything out of steel. Wood floors, go through and do you real quick, and then that way you're gonna go through and do that properly. Concrete, no, we want steel tiles here. There you go, we got steel tiles over here. That should be okay. Didn't we set the auto kill to... Oh, I guess we just can't kill them. Okay, cool, fair enough. We can't just butcher them. Interesting. Turns out butchering them is not a feasible option for us right now, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Purple, what is your current crafting skill at? What is your current crafting skill at? Construction, plants, cooking, mining, crafting. You're at 3. Okay, you do not have enough. You need more crafting skills and stuff, which is unfortunate, but whatever, we can work on that. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be okay over here. Apparently they just never... Oh, they never finished it because they didn't have enough... They didn't have enough hide for it. Oh, okay, hold on. So if we go to recreation really quick, set you up here. Light leather punching bag. Yeah, let's just set that to be the light leather punching bag so we can do that really quick. And that way Buffalo's taking care of that real quick. We've got all of you taken care of. We have our interior for this going as well. If we want to go through and do that though, we probably want to go through and do production furniture, wall lamp, right there. And then we don't really need to worry about the braziers though, I don't think at least. Outdoors is 2 degrees Celsius. Oh crap, everything's gonna die. Uh-oh, that's problematic. You're just gonna like bring it over? Okay, cool. That works. Wait, hold up, is that a... Wait, did we start with a... We did. That's a mechanical, that's like a, sorry, this is a mechanical, animal. So we don't need to worry about it, like, fatigue or anything. They will just work indefinitely as long as they have, like, energy of some sort, they'll be able to work indefinitely. And it seems like they just eat grass, so, like, not that bad of an issue. Like, ultimately speaking, it's pretty good. Actually, like, really, really good. D rank hunt construct. Oh, I'm gonna die. Who's been playing Warframe and watching you play Subnautica too? Wait, that's a problem. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. That's how it goes. Crap. I need to get their crafting skills higher though, because I don't have a high enough crafting skill. They've made a decent dent in this, by the way. There's a crap ton more of them that they have to go through and deal with, but for now it's a decent dent. Also, I got myself a little mod that goes through and shows me what kind of resources I need to finish crafting, which is actually really nice. Because now I can actually see everything that, like, or what needs to be built and what it needs in terms of resources, which is so nice for making my life just a little bit easier. Foraging spot. Oh, I can make a foraging spot now. Yes. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I can grab you. Forage. And then that's going to be here, do times, do until, do forever, forage radius, just grab that here, plants, trees, berry bushes, there you go, wild fruit. Yeah, so basically what this is it's a spot that you can place down that automatically goes through and lets people go through and like forage everything in a certain area, which is really nice because what you can do is you can go through and like drop at spot, drop on floor, take the best stockpile. Yeah, take the best stockpile. And what it'll do is it'll put it down and you can just go through and have a bunch of these everywhere. And I can go through and build copy of you, like right over here. So if I want to do this, I can go through and be forage. And then that way I can forage this area as well. And then what we can do is like build another copy over here as well. And then that way they're foraging everything within a certain area, which is gonna be so nice, so I don't have to deal with the issues of like, oh yeah, do I want to go like mark all like the different trees and all the different like plants and stuff? No, it'll just take care of it for me, which is great. Do forever, and then radius, we're gonna increase the radius by as much as we can. Take the stockpile, and then what we're gonna do is do another one over here. Take you, do forever, take the best stockpile, radius is fine, plants, we'll do oak trees, all the trees as much as we can. We'll do you, berry bush, and then I don't know which wood trees don't exist here in this case, so we don't need to worry about that. But yeah, at least that way we don't need to worry about like anything else this way, which is great. Gotcha. Are you good, homie? Are you fine? Oh, your needs are like not being met right now. Hold up, what are your needs? Outdoors. Oh, you need to be outside. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I guess we're just gonna set them to be everywhere, I guess. Whatever, I guess. Fine, we'll do it that way. We'll set you to go through and do that. Oh, you're just gonna go back to sleep. Alright, cool. Fine, whatever, I guess. Back to sleep. Homie's just decided that it's better for us to do it that way. Skyform? What the fuck is a skyform? Ganasher, less of a gun, more of a screen box of nails. Oh. Okay. Ah, Jesus Christ. Alright. Buffalo's gotten food poisoning from simple meal, cause incompetent, cook. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because the cooks themselves. Yeah, because you haven't been making food, Buffalo. Yeah, I wonder what the problem is here. Yeah, I wonder. What has been causing problems, Buffalo? I've been doing shit. Absolute shite. None of it. Gotcha. Can you, like, not be in a murderous rage, please? That'd be great. That'd be nice. Could you just not, please? Could you, like, not, please? Okay. We're gonna have to go try to, okay. Just gonna arrest him, I guess? I don't know. Our researcher has become a problem. Okay, we're gonna make you a prisoner, I guess. Fair enough, I guess. Whatever. Fair enough. Okay, we're gonna grab you, try to arrest you. We're gonna take you back. We're gonna take purple and then rescue Barracuda. Because apparently, homie fucking took an insane amount of fists to the face. Jesus. Dude's lucky that that I didn't have them set to fight back because that guy would die. Just objectively speaking, just dead. There would be nothing left, unfortunately. Medical treatment needed. Okay, you're being taken care of. You've got all of this here. Okay, you've been taken care of properly. We don't have any wood inside of our base, though. Yeah, I think it's just decided. No, we do. We have a crafting of wood. What the fuck are they not doing? Why are they not making wood right now? What? Or why are they not? Hold on. Buffalo, purple. Wait, we just lost somebody. Why are we down a person? Oh, we're down. Gotcha. That's why. Work, emu. Okay, buffalo's apparently also down and taken care of. Buffalo's down. Wait, why are you down? What's your health looking like? Food poisoning major. Oh, you just have food poisoning. Alright, fine. And then we got you over here. We're gonna set you to construction actually, because that'll be a better thing really quick, just so we can get that going. Get all the construction stuff out of the way, because that's gonna be a much better use of our time as much as we can. Such a problem. Yeah, I wonder why you're catatonic. Jesus. Yeah, I wonder why. It's almost like you went through in a murderous rampage, we had to arrest you, and then now you're gonna be stuck there and be all mad. Pouting in the corner, I guess. Damn. See how it is. Okay, we're gonna have you just finish off all this, because I wanted to get all of this out of the way anyways, because it was just gonna make our lives so much easier if we could. Because that way we don't have to worry about like having extra like stuff that hasn't been built here. These beds do need to get made, but I'll let them do their usual stuff first before they start building all the beds and stuff. It's unfortunate that we can't have Gacha continuously like continue the building of stuff, because like it would be nice if Gacha could. I understand why that's not the case, but also that's such a pain. We don't have a researcher right now, which sucks so much. So much. Okay, colonists, medical. Yeah, we're sending that all to medical here. You've been set over here as well. The food situation isn't that bad since we already have Buffalo going through and taking care of that right now. Efferent contract, creature for elimination. What are you? Bluebird. Yeah, that's fine. I can have a bluebird spawn on our map and we can just like kill it that way. And then we got you over here. Apparently we have a baby cougar. Little baby dude. That's cute. Little baby dude just hanging out, having a great time. Turns out we can probably just go through and farm all the baby cougars and stuff, which would be nice. Since apparently our other farming antics hasn't worked out. I wonder if there's like a way that we could like start taking it to be able to go through and like just like have a crap ton of animals that are just like roaming around our base. It'd be nice. Okay, so purple, what's your bio at? Your crafting skill is level 3 currently. Holy crap. Okay, so you're not gonna have very good crafting for the next little while, which is unfortunate. Which kind of sucks a little bit, but whatever, it's fine. It's minor issues. Minor issues indeed. Yeah, we set that all to steel plating floor, like steel plate floors and stuff, so because like might as well just go through and take care of all of the floors for steel and whatnot. I wonder if there's like a no, we don't need to worry about you. Yeah, because our biggest thing right here is that we want to get this working, but we don't have anybody with like crafting level skills that can actually do it. Actually, what if I just have Emu go through and do it this way? Hold on, can I get you to go build it this way? I can. All right, cool. Turns out Emu is just gonna be like our the goat of like taking care of all of it, like literally everything, which is funny but also unfortunate that it took us all this time to be able to get Emu to actually do this properly. Also the so whenever you have hauling and stuff and you have these guys doing hauling and stuff, it's actually really nice because you can boost them further. I'm actually going to boost this actually even further, speaking of which, because I can actually see, it doesn't let me see their actual direct stats, unfortunately, but it does let me say like I have like a 12% extra carry weight and mining speed right now, which is actually really nice. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to work out for us though, which kind of sucks a little bit, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so it's Hattered Apparel, quest expires in 6 hours. Which one? D-rank Red Fox. Target Red Fox spawns on your map? F rank, summons target to D rank, Red Fox. Okay, these are the two that I'm doing right now. C rank, Sky Steel Saber, which is going to be target corporate Grenadier. Okay, we're not going to worry about the Grenadier because explosive enemies is not a great time at all. Like, not at all. We want you to go through and grab a second weapon, actually. Where's our equipped jade knife? Oh, but then, okay, yeah, we're just gonna let that be for now. We're gonna let that be. You're gonna be able to go through and build this out of the way. I think that's actually showing it to me now, actually. Wooden planter box? No, they just put it, yeah, there you go. They just put it in, just so it works. Inside here, it's -4 degrees inside of here, so what we're probably gonna want to do, if we can, is we're gonna want to go for temperature. Temperature right here, and then what we're gonna want to do is we don't need vents at all, but we do need a campfire. Oh, but none of our braziers are working right now, so okay, whatever, I guess. Emu, we're gonna get you over here, and then we're gonna go do you really quick. What the fuck is your gear right now? Inventory. Oh, you have a shit ton of stuff on you, actually. Okay. That's fine over here. And then what about grabbing the knife as like a secondary? Equip a knife as sidearm. That way we have that here, inventory, and then that way we can go through and grab our thing here. I'm kind of curious if that's actually going to work though, if we can just like melee attack the fox. What we should do though, in which this is something that I should have done a while back actually. Yeah, you're gonna fight. Oh, it literally already died. Alright, cool. That's cool. I'm chilling. We're chillaxing. What did you grab? Did we not get the, okay, I guess, whatever, it's fine. Because what we want to do is, just for the sake of making sure that we can do strong, impassable wall of steel plates, making it withstand lots of abuse. Okay, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to do steel. And then just do full of braziers, because what we can do here is we can literally just have all of our, like our musketmen and stuff just hide back here and have the enemies come towards us and we can just farm them that way for resources. Which should work surprisingly well. Granted, I have no idea how that's going to do, but should be a thing, at least. Buffalo's over there doing that real quick. You've already got all your food and stuff. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get Buffalo to be our hauler as well. We're going to get you to do hauling. Because honestly, it might be a bit better if we get Buffalo to start doing hauling, and that way they can go through and start throwing all of our stuff directly into here, because I think that's how we got to go through and grab you. I think. Yeah. Haulers will let us do that. Okay, cool. Having at least one person go through and take care of hauling and stuff is going to be fantastic. It's going to take forever, but at least it'll be something worth it. Barracuda farmer is no longer incapable of walking. Hey, cool. We got a person back. We got our peoples. We got our peoples. Prioritize building those, please. Nope. Prioritize building that. We don't want to let anything else in. Okay, thank you. There you go. Available. Okay, we're gonna go take a look at. Excuse me. The fuck? Gotcha just died. Surgo just died, and then we just lost. We just had a manhunter pack show up too. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, we need to go kill this dog though, apparently. Because apparently that dog is needing to die. Yeah, come here, doggo. Thank you. We need you to go through and rescue some peoples and get that going here. Mona Korge is dead. That is crazy though. Okay, so it looks like Emo's gonna be our, okay, Gotcha's down. Barracuda is currently in the process of getting healed right now. So Gotcha, our researcher, is just dead. That's unfortunate. Do we have anybody else that's able to do researching here right now? Purple. Okay, I guess we can just get Purple to start doing researching too. Since apparently they're not doing anything else right now. You are going to be losing your mind a little bit. What are your needs? Recreation, beauty, sleep, food. Okay, we need you to get Emu. I need you to prioritize feeding the farmer, please. Or they're going to die if you don't. Thank you. That's better. Okay, cool. I did not expect them to immediately die from that, just like instantaneously. Okay, that's slightly problematic. If that's the case, we're gonna need to go through and set up a bunch of these animals and stuff. What we could do, actually, to take care of that, actually, and make sure that doesn't happen again, is I'm probably gonna go through and start butchering all of our animals that we do not need right now. So all of you are gonna be butchered. Anything that could potentially be problematic, we're gonna butcher. Yeah, butcher everything except for the Ibexto and Sergio. Yeah. Just butcher them all. Just so we don't need to worry about that too much. Sending you through here. F-rank contract. Who the fuck is doing a beep? Is that a fucking smoke alarm? Is that what that is? Is that a smoke alarm? From what I understand? Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this Constructoid actually gonna win? There's no way. There's no way. What? What is this, an S-rank boss? What are you? Yeah, dude is literally untaught. Okay. The fuck you mean cannot hit target? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I knew that some of the enemies could be like crazy good. I just didn't know that they could be that crazy good. Okay. Dude's gonna try and break through. This is problematic. Okay, we got a 44 hit on him. Okay, there you go. Okay, now we're good. Jesus. Alright, cool. Fair enough, I guess. At least this way we can take care of the Manhunter packs and stuff, so that should be fine. Oh! No, I know why that happened. Those were a Manhunter pack. That's why. Okay, that makes more sense. Melee attack. Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense. Homie's just over here and like straight up unable to take like survive, I guess. Jeez. Alright, free food. I'll take it. All the free food possible. That's not bad. There you go. Sending you through emus in a bit of a pickle right now. Not doing too happy. Surprisingly though, the base is actually looking pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. No, emu! We need you! Slaughter or Barracuda? What? What? Excuse me, what? What did you do? What the fuck happened to you? Oh shit. Barracuda Buffalo spoke about breakfast, statuses, social, bio. What are you losing your mind about? Barracuda, what are you doing? Wait, I need to kill... Wait, hold up. I need to go kill frickin' Barracuda? No. Please tell me I don't have to lose another Oh, fuck. I might have to lose another colonist. No. They're all in a all of my colonists that are worth actually fighting with are in a catatonic state right now. Okay, are they back? Are they back? Okay, they're back. They're just healing now. Okay, we're cool. We're good. Okay. Slaughtering random animals. Okay, cool. We're good. We're okay. I think they're okay now. Jesus Christ. Oh, apparently they went through and butchered the human, or, gotcha already. Alright, fair enough. I didn't realize that you could actually have them go into, like, a catatonic state where they just start, like, butchering random animals and stuff. That's, not great. At least. Potato plants and stuff are being grown there. Okay, we need to get that working a little bit better here. So we need to go through and take care of the growing if we can. Okay, no, you're gonna be fine for now, but we need to go through and grow stuff. If at all possible. Okay, you're doing research here, B rank contract. It's a hostile combatants, which I don't want to fight right now. If at all possible. want to avoid that. We have our, they're in a catatonic state right now, so they're not going to be not wanting to actually fight this right now. Damn! We've lost 2 colonists in the span of 3 hours. That's unfortunate. Okay, so purple's over there doing that, at least. Buffalo's going to be over here taking care of this. We have visitors over here. Crap. We're going to have to find a way to get more colonists if we're going to continue this, though, because I don't have enough people to actually continue keeping this alive, and that's a huge issue. Because we really do need more people to keep this all alive. Crap. Oh, that's a good point. I reduced all the, I reduced the difficulty because I thought it wasn't going to be too bad. Or I thought it was going to be too difficult if we didn't. Turns out, if you reduce the difficulty even by a little bit, the raids just stop showing up if you don't have a certain amount of silver. Or I guess certain amount of wealth, which is ludicrous to me, but yeah, welcome to that, I guess. But we don't want to be enslaving them as best as we can. We want to avoid that as much as possible because that could result in some not so great situations. Who is it? Major Breakers? Buffalo. What are your needs right now? Your mood is just like, oh, yeah, your mood is just like non-existent right now. That's not great. Okay. Let's hope that they'll be fine-ish. Me and my friends play second hardest always. Oh, no, I play the game to be like, I play the game specifically because I like playing it relaxing. I don't like going through and playing the game like it's like an extremely hard difficulty game and whatever. I like playing it kind of like Sims, more like it. Because honestly, playing it as The Sims, or like similar to The Sims, is a lot more fun than playing it like it's super difficult and whatnot. Huh? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the extra kills and stuff. Damn. Alright. Free people? No, but they're friendos. They're from a friendly faction. I don't want to do that. Actually, no. There's this one right here. Death in 2 hours? I can't save them! I don't have anybody that's fast enough to go save them. Shit. The one person that would have been fast enough to do it is in a catatonic state right now. What, you're talking about this one? Yeah, but then that's gonna piss off the faction that I'm friends with right now, and I don't want to do that. What the fuck you mean tisk tisk? Homie, we're not trying to go like super hard, like insane dominant over the entire planet kind of thing. I already have enough issues as it is, as you can see. I'm just trying to make sure that we can actually have it all like somewhat be okay, but I guess that's not going to be an option for us right now. Emo, could you like not be in a catatonic state, please? That'd be... Homie, I need you to come... You're 77? Jesus Christ, I need you to come back, please. That'd be nice. You are also... Barracuda, you're freezing right now, homie. Do we not have complex clothing right now? Do we not have complex clothing? Carpet making... Basic furniture... Complex clothing. Oh, we do. Okay, cool. Plate armor, and then we can go through and make noble apparel. Yeah, no, we don't need that, but we do need complex clothing, so we're gonna need to go to production really quick and make ourselves a sewing bench. Tailor bench, sorry. Tailor bench right there. That should be fine. Prioritize workbench, please. Get that out of the way. There you go. Add bill. That way we can actually start making ourselves jackets and blazers and stuff. Pants. Do until you have... I don't know. Do until you have like 3. Make button-down shirt, make jackets. Do until you have... We'll say 4 as a just in case. God damn it, Buffalo, don't be in a daze again. I need you alive. I need you functioning. And then we've got you here. Robe, make parka. And then that should be fine because then we can do jackets and parkas. And that should be fine. Okay, cool. Oh my god, we've been wearing tribal wear this entire time, and I have a feeling that they're gonna start like freezing if they don't get anything like actually worth it. Hunter contract? What? A macaw? Oh, interesting. It's kind of cool. Who's our tailor, actually? Who's a decent tailor? Apparently Emu's our tailor. That's interesting. Prioritize building our tailor bench or working on clothing, please. Oh yeah, no, that is considerably better than it was what I was thinking it was going to be. Alright, cool. We're good. I'd appreciate it if you didn't make it out of human leather, but we'll get to that crossroad when we get there. Because if that's an issue, then we can take care of it as time goes on. All of our food is rotting away. Uh-oh. That's a problem. We're gonna need to go through and get research going so we can get into the industrial age, and that should give us freezers and stuff once we like research it and stuff. Hopefully, I think, maybe, potentially. I'm not 100% sure, but it should give us at least something that we can work with. And then they should be able to go through and replace their other stuffs. Smelt or destroy thing. Smelt apparel. Hold on. We're gonna disable this. What do I disable it? Suspend? Details. Weapons, apparel. So we're gonna disable weapons. Apparel, headgear, armor, utility, armor, headgear, misc. Okay, that's gonna be all of that here. Anything that's below normal quality and below, I don't know, below 45 hit points. Close, there you go. And that way we can start like burning everything that we don't need. Just so it's out of the way. Because I know that that's one of the ways that you can go through and cycle through all of your clothes and stuff and just make sure you don't like end up running out of like decent clothes and stuff, is you can just start burning everything as much as possible. What we are going to do is unset that here. We're going to do forever, and then we're going to actually increase that to, I think 62 hit points would be a good way of doing it. Because there's a certain debuff that you get, mood debuff that you get whenever it's like below a certain amount of hit points and stuff, which is something that I want to avoid if at all possible, but at the same time, it's not the end of the universe. Also, Buffalo, you fucker, can you get back in here, please? Yeah, thank you for not committing suicide while you're in a catatonic state, please. That'd be nice. That'd be appreciated if you didn't die to that, please. Buffalo, I need you to be here because you're one of our haulers, and I need you to haul. Thank you. No, you're just eating. Never mind, you're not back. Dude, you're not gonna... You're just gonna be sad, I get it, but also you're not gonna be back here. We need you getting back here, man. Incapable of nothing! Yeah, of course. Yeah, dude, you're gonna die if you don't... Awful bedroom, unsightly environment, darkness, minor pain, drowsy. My son Gotcha died. Oh, that was your son that died. Oh shit. Okay, well, that's awkward. That was not intended, but I guess we got that at least. Tattered apparel. Okay, bounties are here. Quest expires. Tattered apparel. Okay, so we need to go through and make more apparel then. Apparently that's not going to be a thing that we can do. Let's do anything below normal. Yeah, that's unfortunately what we're gonna have to do here. Okay, you're going over here and building stuff over here, so that's fine. Warden for hire? Oh, this is for taking care of the MG3. Oh my god, we could get ourselves a rifle. For capture 2 prisoners from an enemy faction with no place to store them. Huntsman wants you to watch over them for 11 days until his prison is ready. Oh, that's actually not that bad. You can do that. Medical, prisoner, not medical. There you go. And we're just gonna put them in there. Pods arrived for that here. We have somebody that we can send to be our... Who's our warden? Who's our best warden? You, apparently. Alright. Emu, we need you to be our warden, so you need to go through and take care of getting everybody inside of here really quick. There's supposed to be 2 of them. The fuck are you doing? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, be our warden, please. That'd be nice. That way we can take care of you. Honestly, what I might just do is I think I'm just gonna like set you to do like pretty much everything. Actually, you already are set to do everything. Never mind. That works. Okay, the mental break threshold on Emu is actually like surprisingly high. Like, dude literally cannot, dude just can't have a mental break. I don't think, at least. Which the current mental break threshold, mental break resist is insane. Actually kind of crazy. Okay, yeah, all the food's like rotting in storage now. This is unfortunate. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna introducing that real quick so we can get that higher. Purple, you're gonna be our main person here. Wait, why didn't you go through and redo your stuff here? Oh, actually making better backpacks would be a good idea. Which we don't really have access to. I stand corrected. We do not have access to backpacks. Alright, cool. Fair enough. Apparently homies over here are like prisoners and stuff, so that's fine. They're gonna be there for 11 days, which is okay. We can live with that. We need to send out everybody who's gonna be here somewhat okay, hopefully. Emu, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go do something. We're gonna go make our life a little bit easier. You know what that is gonna be? I'm gonna get you to switch over to this real quick, and we're gonna go get... The fuck you mean cannot hit target? You're not close enough? Okay, apparently homie is like the worst shot on the planet. Okay. Can you do it from here? Okay, no. We're just gonna melee attack. Come on, you got this. You got this, Emu. You got this, Emu. Come on, get out of there. Cool, we're good. Come on, you got this. You got this. Mechanoid transporter or transponder. Oh crap, that's not what we're looking for, is it? Shit. That's not what we're looking for. Decrypt a research bench, select a colonist, right click and decrypt it. Oh, okay, got you. Let's go over here, pick up mechanoid transponder. And then let's go over to here. And then do clean workshop. Okay, yeah, we'll go through and do that and just place you into here so you can self-stand and take care of yourself. Apparently you don't already fight everything that fights you. Okay, interesting. Which is interesting. What's your current gear looking like? I need you to go through and get back over here really quick. Because I need you to drop that. Hauling, pick up, yeah. And then what we wanted to do is to go through into here. So it says to go through and... Hold on. So right now what it's saying to do is to right click on you. So select a colonist and right click to just to decrypt it. Do they have to have a high enough research? Oh, actually no, I could just decrypt it. Okay, hold on. Let's do it from here. Decrypt transponder. What's that do? Available mechanator. Oh, we can just make a mechanator workbench like right off the bat like that? Really? Kinda cool. Workbench, Scorcher, ship also contains hostile mechanoids. The mechanoid group is composed of one Scorcher. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab Emu. We're gonna get you over here. We're gonna go over here, and then we're gonna go and grab the one quest for the mechanoid transponder. Order to drop. Okay. And so since that's gonna be there, I'm gonna end up bringing you over here. Okay, so since it's only one enemy, we should be okay. Hopefully. Yeah, we should be okay. Since there's just one enemy. That should also be okay as well. Yo, Emu, could you like not be dumb, please? That'd be really nice. That would be... Dude! Wait, oh, you need to reload! No, we're not doing reloads. No, no, we're not taking that. We're not taking chances. We're just gonna send you in. Do it this way. Wait, can this thing not take damage? What? Are you unable to take damage? Hold up, we're gonna level this guy up just as we go through. As we're doing this, because might as well. Iron skin, increase sharp armor, dodge chance, increase dodge chance further, increase dodge chance further, increase dodge chance further, increase dodge chance further, make you unkillable. Please, just do not die. That's all I need you to do. Just do not die. Really? Are we just like completely missing everything here? Hold on, we need to get two of these guys going. Come on. Come on, please just tell me. Why are you so hard to kill? What the fuck? What are we doing? That's crazy. Armor durability 0 to 1,000. Health moving 99%. Why can't you die? What? Is there just something I'm missing? Oh, they're out of ammunition too. That's fantastic, actually. Yeah. Why are you out of... You're not dying though. What the fuck? Are you just like unkillable? Like, what is this? I mean, neither of them can die, but still, this is like the infinite like locked death rotation here of like, the hell are we supposed to do here? Okay. I guess. I guess I'm just gonna keep leveling them up as we do this. As one does, I guess. I don't know. I don't quite understand why that's unkillable though, because like at this point they're both hitting each other. They're both doing no damage. You've got no health Hold on. Is there something I'm missing here? There's gotta be something I'm missing here, right? Like, what? Wait, can mechanators just not take damage from, like, attacks like this? Can they just not take melee? Can they take any melee hits and stuff? Because, like, this is a little ridiculous. It says that it's harmless. Unable to do damage. Bulk mass, that's fine. That's ludicrous, but also at the same time, like, I have a weapon. You should be taking damage. Why are you not... What? I'm so confused. Okay. Do we just, like, let them do their thing? Like, what exactly are we doing here? This is the longest fight on the planet. This is actually ridiculous. What the hell are you doing? Data processing, manipulation. Apparently I healed enough during a mid-fight that I haven't... Emo! Just kill him already. Stop playing with your food. Kill him. Please, for the love of God, just murder the dude. That'd be really nice, actually. Unless you've just decided that you're gonna forever just play with your food forever. Okay, we've taken another hit. That's fine, I guess. Savage strikes. Okay, we're gonna reduce, not worry about my armor right now. Probably not enough pen for the knife to get through its skin. That's wild. I've seen that happen a few times, but like at the same time, that's like insane. Tactical mind, working speed, da 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 da. Yeah, look at this. We're just, oh, they're injured. We finally did it. We finally did it. We finally got cracks. We finally put cracks in their armor. Oh, we're finally doing it. It might happen. We might actually beat the Scorcher. Maybe. They're apparently, for the record, they're apparently doing so much, like they're basically going through hitting each other repeatedly to a point, but then my character here is out healing the damage that the Scorcher is doing to them. So this has become a very interesting situation to where I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. Purple and Frontliner are both like losing their fucking minds in the background though. Yo, what are your needs? Okay, your needs are fine. Purple's okay over here. Buffalo is also sleeping. Yeah, you're fine. I guess we just let you just keep... Oh, did we do it? No. Okay. Just infinite XP grind, I guess. Alright, fair enough, I guess. I'm not gonna be mad or anything. It's just hilarious to see. Alright. I guess we'll just keep leveling them up. It's minor issues. Fortune minus 17% melee damage. I think that might actually be everything that's in this tree. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that now. Yeah. Because we could turn them into a fortress and turn them into like making them just impossible to care, like about damage and stuff. Actually, you know what? Yes, we're gonna reduce their movement speed because that actually isn't that big of an issue. And then this one right here, melee damage, no, because if we reduce the melee damage, that's max health. We don't want to do that either. Blood rage, sharp, blend armor. You know what? Let's see what happens if I do this. So, is that enough to give us actual damage, or are we just like gonna keep on leaving cracks in their armor? Oh my god. Dude, just kill them already. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's gonna take forever. What's their gear looking like, actually? This is slightly problematic. They apparently can do... Okay, we're gonna need to get somebody with a weapon in here, like some kind of long-range weapon of some sort. Which apparently we need to go... Okay, I'm gonna get you to equip the flintlock pistol. Please and thank you. That would be nice. Extreme break risks, we'll leave you guys be for now. That's okay here. Medical treatment needed. You're already... Yeah, you should be fine. You haven't actually taken any, like, actual proper damage here, so you should be okay. If we go through and get the musket going, if this could stop slowing me down, please, that'd be nice. So I can actually get that going. And then we go through, pick up musket ball. Okay, just pick up every musket ball I can. In case you end up having a situation where we need to get you to go through and grab all of your possible, like, situations here. We're gonna get you with a musket, and you're just gonna be on the other side blasting in the dude with a musket. That's your whole goal right now. Solar flare doesn't matter right now because whatever. We have a cook with a musket gun, apparently, is what we're going to be doing here. Interesting. That should be fine, though. If you could be a little faster, Buffalo, that'd be fantastic. I'm actually genuinely curious how long this is going to take, though. Because there's got to be, like, some kind of, like, degree. I guarantee you it's going to happen. I guarantee you that Yuma's gonna get shot from Buffalo. Status, got you over here, that's fine over here. Yeah, I just maxed out the constellation tree over here. Look at all the bonuses that you can get eventually once you finish that off. It's a little ludicrous to say the least. Oh, Warlord's Domain. Yeah, I'll be taking that eventually. Yeah, I'll be taking Warlord's Domain over anything else. Dude, I need you to, like, move faster. Could you potentially move any slower? I mean, you could, but please don't. I wonder if, no, running away would be a bad idea here. Like, a really, really bad idea. Okay, we're gonna get you over here and just, like, sit right there. That should be fine. I wonder if I'd be able to do more damage with my fists at this point. Like, genuinely speaking, I wonder if I'd be able to do more damage with my fists. Dude! You're gonna end up breaking? Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you're fighting 3 days straight without having any food, water, or other things, yeah, it makes sense. I could see why you'd be about to have a mental break. Makes sense. Hold on. Okay, cool. I need you to fight that. Oh my god, your reload speed is so slow. Oh no. Your reload speed is so fucking slow. No, don't miss. Okay, we hit it. We hit it. Okay, we can actually do damage. Okay. We can actually do damage this way. Okay, cool. We're good. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, that took forever. Actually impressive. Okay, where do I get the Mechanator stuff out of here? Gear, social, bio, needs. Okay, the question now is, do I need to deconstruct you? I think I needed to deconstruct you, and then also... There's nothing on this guy, though. Oh! Jump to location? Oh, it's Mechlink! Extract skull. No, what if I strip you? I should have really read that. Apparel, equipment, head. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's gonna be anything over here. Barracuda, really? No! Don't go on a slaughter rampage, please. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You're gonna die to something stupid again. Oh, you're just gonna go kill random animals. Okay, cool. That's minor issues. Okay, so your needs are being met and stuff. That's fine. Shocker. I know. It's not. No. No. Barracuda? No. We're not doing this today. No, we're not doing this today. No, you're not gonna kill the one and only thing that no unreserved, unreachable. Okay, hold on. Colonists for prisoners. Go grab over here. No. No. No! You just killed the one animal. Oh crap, that would have been such a good animal to have though. No! Actually, you know what? Fuck it. No. I can't kill them without having a without all my colonists going into a bad mood. Shit. That's a problem. Damn it. That's such a problem though, because like that was such a good freaking colony. That would have been like one of our best ones to have, because if you train them to do hauling properly and you level them up enough, you'll be able to get proper hauling and stuff for it, which is fantastic and all, but like at the same time it's not great that we didn't manage to get it. Prison break, what the fuck? Another one? Ah shit, not this again. Okay, hold on. Gonna go grab you. Okay, fine. Yeah, dumb ways to die indeed. Apparently it turns out all of these colonists have decided to go fight Emu, which is apparently God. Ah, Jesus Christ, it's a very appropriate name for them. Yeah, I know. Backseat were charged to protect us died. The remaining prisoners will now leave. Failed the quest. I failed the oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we only have about 3 colonists left for this massive area, so it's going to be kind of difficult for us to actually make this work. Crap. We don't have the Mechanator stuff anymore, do we? I don't think we have the Mechanator stuff anymore, do we? Ah, shit. Where's the... Yeah, no, we didn't get any, when we did this, we didn't get any, like, actual, like, proper stuff. Crap. Yeah, the thing where it was said that we were gonna have to go through and grab the, hold on. Mechanator wreckage. Jump to Scorcher, tech head. Oh wait, hold on. Could I just extract mech link? Oh, I have to right click on them and extract the mech link. That's why. That's why. I thought it was gonna be something that would show up in their equipment, but I guess not. There you go. We now have the Mechanator. Okay, cool. We got a dude. We have a lifter. Yes, we have something that we can use for this. Good. What was the charging? Oh, we need a charging station now. Shit. Temperature, ideology, recreation. Oh no, we don't have access to the... Shit, we don't have access to the actual, uh-oh, we have a problem. We don't have access to power. There's no way for us to recharge the drone once it goes down. That's problematic. Okay, well, I guess we have the, ability to go through and do the hauling at least, which is nice. Which apparently the haulers actually go through and, recuperate that, which is nice. I don't think we have windmills, no. Yeah, we don't have access to any power whatsoever. Because we need to go through and research that, but we don't have access to windmills currently, as far as I'm aware. Maybe? Carpet making, farming techniques. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we have access to the windmill right now. Crazy. Yeah, I might need industrial. That's why we have somebody right over here just like speedrunning industrial as much as they can. Okay, we have food over there that's being grown, which is good. We should be able to keep that up going. Oh, it's Huck. That's cool. C rank threatening, that's fine. We can just leave them be. Apparently we also... Wait, did we actually tame all of them? No. We did not tame all of them. We have our lifter here, draft auto repair, choose mech colors. I need you to stick within the home area just so we don't lose you. Yeah, just so we don't lose you, we're gonna keep you within here. There's some visitors over there that we don't need to worry about necessarily. If we go into here, actually, there is one way that we could do this. There is genuinely one way that we could do this if we really wanted to. So, We don't have access to it though. Damn. Because what happens is that we can get a quest that gives us a battery that gives us infinite food. Or not infinite food, but infinite power. It's only about 1,000 kilowatts, but it is enough to keep us going. It's at least something, to say the least. Prisoner, recruit. Yes, recruit. And then we want to go through and recruit you as well. Because that way we can recruit all these dudes. What's the bio looking like? Oh, your bio is horrendous. Oh shit. Yeah, you're gonna be a hauler and or oh you're gonna be oh you can be like a different person. I don't know. You're something at least. Did they just fucking join the first attempt? Damn. Alright, cool. Fair enough, I guess. We're gonna get you to be Hook. We're gonna get you to not do anything you cannot do, so you're not gonna do food. You're not gonna do any of that. Construction, yeah, focus on construction and then focus on wardening. Yeah, you'll be our warden and construction person. Just so we can have multiple people doing that right now, because that'd be kind of nice. Okay, we're gonna go grab you really quick, so we can get a duck out of here. Emu, what's your needs right now? You're currently recreation, sleep. Okay, sleep is good. Sleep is solid. We're gonna go through and grab that real quick, and then get you to go through and kill that duck. Yeah, you're gonna go kill that duck. We need to get a longer range weapon so we can start shooting through the wall and stuff. Once we do it, or once we do, we'll be able to actually start like doing things properly. We're currently in a bit of a predicament where that's not quite possible, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks a little bit, but whatever, it's fine. Sending you off into Shadow Realm. Gotta grab you here. What I am gonna do though is I'm probably gonna turn this area into a storage. What we probably want to do, furniture. No, where's our structure? Reinforced door. Steel reinforced door. Grab you here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take you, build copy of you. Do that real quick, and do this so we can have a total of 6 of you. And then that way we can do all of this, and then that way we can turn this from being prisoner to regular colonist, and then regular colonist. That's gonna be that right there. And then what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to go to orders, and then no, actually, orders, smooth surface. And that way, we can hopefully get a better looking area for making sure that everybody's like happiness is maxed out. Hopefully. Now, how that's actually officially gonna work, I have no idea. But hey, should be a thing. Floors, and then grab that real quick, and then make you like that right there. And then we can grab you real quick, and then grab this, and then turn this to not medical. We're gonna make this a prisoner spot. Prisoner. Hook is leveled up, we're good there. Research request opportunity, sad wanderer buffalo, that's fine. We should be able to leave this be and just let it do its thing now. And then we can go through and like have this all just work out. Now, there's a couple problems with the way that we have things set up right now. One of them being is that we need to go through and set up a better system for getting our prisoners and stuff. So this is a bit of a problem. 2, we need to start getting a bit better weapons, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that right now. Holy shit, that's a lot of weapons. Mortar, flintlock blunderbuss. Okay, we don't need to worry about the flintlock blunderbuss. I didn't realize how many different items you could have be built. Whoops, that's a problem. A really big issue. Oh, we got Barracuda back. All right, cool. Barracuda has returned. We've got you back. What's your bio looking like? Okay, cool. We got all of you here. Statuses, we're going to set you up to be wisdom, just so we can get you to not break as much. Wisdom will increase you as well. Hook, max your wisdom out as well. And then that should be fine, because what we can do is we can change this for colonists. And then we can get all that taken care of. E-rank hunter contract, what are you going to be? You're going to be a target goose will spawn on your map. Cool, but that's not going to give us enough actual value for it to be worth it. Or potentially worth it, at least. Which is problematic. Then we can go through and take you out. Okay, so you're all fine over there. We don't really have any animals out there, which is such a pain. It would be so nice if we didn't have to worry about that at all. But unfortunately, we're just going to suffer, just slightly. Okay. No, that should be fine. Yeah, Emu's going through and taking care of that real quick. So even Emu actually has a problem with this. Ah, shit, that's problematic. It's gonna take us forever. So our research right now is gonna be... That's a real slow research right there. That is really slow. Yeah. We're over halfway though, so we're good. Yeah, we're over halfway, so we should be fine. They're gonna be doing all of their plant stuff. Oh, apparently we can actually grow plants again. Nice. That's down over here. That's good. Over there. Hook is leveled up. That's okay over here. Light breeze headed south. Okay. Yeah, industrial is gonna be what we're gonna need to do to get this, unfortunately. Energy is gonna be a problem because we don't have any max energy right now, which is, or like any kind of power, which is gonna suck a little bit. That's gonna be our prisoner spot, and then we got all of our food and stuff right over here. And underback from where? Jump to location. Looking at a couple. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and just like hang out with Emu right here. Because what you're gonna do, Emu, is you're gonna sit here and fucking go nuts with it. Yeah, come on. Come on, dude. Oh, did you not grab ammo? Oh, you might not have grabbed ammo. Yeah, you didn't. God damn it. Dude, I need you to have ammo so you can actually, like, do stuff properly with your shenanigans here. So we're gonna send you back. You're gonna go get some ammo, and then you're gonna come back all the way out here, and then you're gonna start blasting these, velociraptors over here as much as you can. Ammo has been picked up, then we're gonna send you back over here. And hopefully, this will work. Hopefully. Yes. Boop. Alright, yeah, that's working. That's perfect. Ah, it turns out Emo takes like forever to reload too. What's your current health looking like? 2 musket ball shots. Okay, yeah. No. This is gonna be my new favorite kind of wall to be able to build because holy crap, this is so nice. Boom. That's our 3rd one. Apparently they don't attack the walls themselves. That's actually kind of nice. That's actually going to be really nice, actually. The range on this is not as bad as I thought it would be as well, because like I thought it was going to be so much worse, but I guess the range is going to be relatively okay-ish, I guess. You're going to bleed out in 0.5 hours. You haven't died though, so we're going to like... No immediate danger. Crap. Your tail has been shot off, dude. How are you not in any immediate danger from having lost your tail? Jesus Christ. Alright, fine. Whatever, I guess. Boom. One more. Come on, there you go. Death in 4 hours. Yeah, I can just let you do whatever now. Actually, we should probably let them keep that going. Death in 2 hours! With who's the interesting very first? You. Huh? You have, like, the freaking insanity to be able to not have to care. Why do you... Okay. Apparently you're just gonna have a break risk, apparently. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, these 2 are dead. That's fine over here. I'm probably gonna replace all of our extra walls with these, embrasures. Just so we can actually do, like, proper stuff here. Because that would actually be kind of nice. Proceeds to immediately go out and pass all the bodies. What are you doing? Oh, you're grabbing all that. Okay, yeah, I see. All of this is fine. That's okay. I wonder if we're gonna have to like worry too much about... Okay, we have you 3 here. We have Buffalo doing the usual stuff over here. D-rank contract. I don't know if there's gonna be any reason for us to do this one. It does give us steel though. Interesting. Alright, cool. Hunt from Skyform. You've learned the valuable relic nearby. The Skyform is one of 2 ancient relics venerated by many people. If you could collect it, you could build a reliquary to make your colonists happy and attract wealthy pilgrims. First, you need to find the Skyform. Watch the opportunities to gather information about it. Okay, gotcha. We're just gonna leave it be for now then. Because that way we don't need to worry about it necessarily. What about work? Okay, you're gonna be set up here. Apparently this was supposed to be our frontliner that immediately became our researcher, which is kind of funny to think about. But yeah. That's a little interesting to say the least. It's fine though. It is a-okay. Okay, researcher, I need you to go finish taking care of that real quick. That would be very nice. Hold open. No, we want to disable allow. Actually, speaking of which, speaking of shenanigans here, what I'm probably gonna do here is I'm probably gonna end it here just for today, just so I can actually focus on getting other stuff done for the week, because I have a crap ton of things I have to get done for this week. And I want to make sure that I actually have time to do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end it here, guys, for today. For those who are kind of curious or would like to come and hang out and ask questions and stuff, I'm usually in my own Discord and stuff, just in the VCs. For the most part, I do oftentimes usually just work when I'm in the VCs and stuff, but otherwise, if you guys like to come ask questions and shenanigans, it's fine, it's okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your days, okay? I'm gonna go grab some food, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your nights and / days, whichever one. Good night, guys, and ta-da!